back, viewers. We're sorry for that breaking transmission due to some technical glitches. But we are back now. We are back now. And it is still two. Oh!
Canacho! What a way to come back on air there. What a beauty from the Argentine. What a way to shut his critics up. What a goal there from Alejandro Garnacho. That might just be the last goal scorer on that Ruud van Nistelrooy's short tenure as the interim manager for Manchester United. You know, just like I said about Garnacho during that halftime break, that yes, I think he gives his best whenever he comes off the bench for Manchester United. And you can see the beauty in that goal from the 19 years old Manchester United winger. And you can see what it really means to him. Beautiful beauty, a television goal there from the Argentina winger. Look at the beauty in transition from Manchester United to break forward, and it was the captain there who started that movement. I just hope that is not offside. And beautiful pick there. He had every time. He beat the goalkeeper. There was nothing Emerson could do there for Leicester City to deny them conceding that third goal to Alejandro Garnacho for his goal in this encounter. Came off the bench and he has gotten the icing on the cake for Manchester United. And they are home and dry right now, leading 3-0 against Leicester City. And there's no coming back in this one for Leicester City.
Yeah, what a way to come back. What a way to come back. Yeah.
I'll get back in that counter straight into the 83rd minute. Manchester United leading 3-0 against Leicester City, and it's Alejandro Garnacho who is the third goal scorer in this encounter. We can see Makatea being thrown into the counter for Leicester City. Can they stage a comeback in this one? I guess Manchester United only time will tell in this encounter. But I think it's only going to take the Sasta for Leicester City to get 3 goals against Manchester United in under 7 minutes in this encounter. And looks like there's an injury worry there for Manchester United centre back there, Lisandro Martinez, and Manchester United play fans and managers will be hoping he'll be able to continue this encounter. And what a way for Ruben Amorim to come into Manchester United. What a way to usher in the new manager with a victory before he resumes work as new position as the Manchester United manager tomorrow. 3-0 they currently lead at Old Trafford against Leicester City in that one. And Tottenham Hotspur has also reduced the deficit in that one against Ipswich as they are currently trailing 2-1 at home in the dying embers of that encounter. That game is also in the 84th minute. As Ipswich Town who has a throw-in in a promising position there. And yeah, might just be a chance for them to go back into 3-1 lead in that one. And talking about 3-1 lead is Newcastle, who are currently 3-1 up against Nottingham Forest in that one. As Ava Baines has just scored the third goal after Jolinton made it 2-1 for Newcastle over Nottingham Forest. They currently lead 3-1 in that one, and that game is in the 87th minute already. Tottenham Hotspur will challenge and we attack right now as a turn defense into attack against Ipswich Town. Here might just be a chance for the equalizer, but no, that's Skyzo Eye there. And Timo Werner knows he should be doing better, but typical Timo Werner from the one we've seen at Chelsea, saw at RB Leipzig, yes, that is how he does his things there. But that was a beautiful chance for Tottenham Hotspur. That would have been a chance for them to actually equalize. They started to play very well there, but finishing was actually poor there from the German international, as that game is already in the dying embers. Also 84th minute of that and the 85th minute of that one between Manchester United and Leicester City looking for consolation goal in this one right now. They might just be looking straight into corner kick as for Ento will be taking this corner kick for Leicester City. Manchester United currently leads 3-0. Goals from Bruno Fernandes and on goal from Christensen in the 38th minute. Alejandro Garnacho put that in the back of the net in the 82nd minute to all but confirm a victory for Manchester United in the last game for Ruud van Nistelrooy as the interim manager for Manchester United. He has done very well in this short spell as the manager of Manchester United. Leicester City attack right there. Fatawu with the ball there, easily brought down there. The referee spotted and the Frenchman says it's going to be a free kick against Manchester United.
Yeah, free kick against Manchester United. We can see the anxiety in the players of Leicester City right now.
Is it anxiety? I don't really understand if there's anxiety on the face right now, because I don't really expect them to have anxiety, because coming into the dying embers about 4 more minutes to go in regulation time, there's nothing I expect from them to do in this game anymore. It's a done and dusted game against them, as the victory from Manchester United confirmed already, 3-0 victory. And right now if it stands this way, Manchester United will have equaled their number of goals scored already, because right now their deficit will be on 0 coming into going into the international break, which is really good for them. And if it stands this way, they might be leaving that 13th position and moving up front into, I think, yes, we can say they're still currently in the 13th position, so they need one more goal to set themselves straight into the 12th position going into that international break. What has really been a spirited performance from Manchester United in this encounter. You can't stop seeing that goal from Alejandro Garnacho. It's a trademark goal from the Argentine. Put that into the back of the net. A beautiful color, what we call R2 in a PlayStation game. There was nothing the goalkeeper could do to stop that. And you can see what it means to the manager, Ruud van Nistelrooy, as he celebrates and wheeling off there, celebrating that goal from the 19 years old Argentine there. This Manchester United 3-0 right now in the 88 minutes.
Yeah, I honestly, I think this would be a very a way to say goodbye. The best way to say goodbye to Manchester United. I think it's living on a high note.
Yeah, he's living on a high note. That man who has been withdrawn there, Jordan Ayew, disappointing performance from him in this encounter. Not really the kind of performance you'll have expected from him in this encounter. But what do we have to say? Just on the way football is, it came off against defenders who are really up to the task against him. Last week during the Chelsea against Manchester United, the Chelsea striker Nicholas Jackson was also absent in that encounter. Not the kind of performance we'll have expected from Nicholas Jackson. So it's always a big problem when you face off against Lisandro Martinez and Mattis on the light in the centre back of Manchester United. There's going to be a big headache for the manager Ruben Amorim when he comes in as Manchester United coach, because you're looking at the pivotal right now. Casemiro and Manuel Ugarte are forming a kind of partnership on kind of understanding, which is already gelling for them. When Kobe Mino comes back, how is he going to slot into this midfield? Will it be Ugarte going to the bench or Casemiro going to the bench to actually put what's it called, Kobe Mino in the starting 11? So that is going to be a big headache for Ruben Amorim when he becomes the Manchester United manager. We're straight into the 89th minutes and barely seconds away from getting straight into the 90th minute, and which is going to be 1 minute away from the end of regulation time. Faiz will gather that for Leicester City, but Manchester United clears the lines. Is out to a throw-in for Leicester City in that one. Fetawu with the ball there. What will he make? The Ghana international will take a throw-in in this encounter. He should be joining up with the Ghana national team during the international break for the African Cup of Nations qualifier. Yes, that is one of the last two games to the end of the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, in which Ghana might just not be making it to Morocco 2025. And here's a long one there from Leicester City as it looks to attack. That should be a yellow card there for Fatawu. Let's see if the referee will be giving him that for that intentional handball there. It's a free kick to Manchester United. 90 minutes of action at Old Trafford. 3-0 to Manchester United, and you can see what it means to the fans there. It's been long. They were starved of victory when Eric Chan was the manager, but it has been a new dawn, and they are going into another new dawn with Ruben Amorim resuming work as the Manchester United new boss.
Yeah, they will be happy right now with this this score line, and definitely this is a victory for them. It's a great case for Manchester United. So I will have a message here from Mary Olugbo. They say can't wait any longer to listen to Arsenal versus Chelsea match. The Derby London game, Chelsea should get ready to be disappointed at Stamford Bridge. And they also say watching you guys from Ogun State, to the guys in the studio, I knew they are banters to Arsenal.
Yeah, we also can't wait for that game between Arsenal and Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. So you can join us at 5:30 on Premier Sport Fan Center. We'll be giving you a live watch along of that account. And 90 minutes of interesting undiluted commentaries right here from our studios from our studios, Premier Sport Fan Center. And back into that encounter between Manchester United and Leicester City. It's 6 more minutes for the last game of Ruud van Nistelrooy. And that romance with Manchester United might be coming short to that end shortly in this encounter. Leicester City, where the first game was his first game as the interim manager of Manchester United, and Leicester City happens to also be the last game of Ruud van Nistelrooy as the interim manager for Manchester United. Manchester United will gather this and move forward to get more goals against Leicester City right now. Let's see if they'll be getting one more goal in this encounter. About 5 more minutes to go out of 6 minutes is still in this encounter as we're going straight into the second minute. Andre Onana with the ball there, goes out wide and finds Johnny Evans. Evans with the ball there will replace Dalo in the defense there. Sends it to Joshua Zezi. We're aiming for Rashmond Ojlord, and Zezi still looking for one more goal in the EPL. And yes, Amad Diallo with the ball, still looking for his own goal in the second half. Sends it to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes with a long one into the box there, easily cut out there by Leicester City. Back in place, Amad Diallo. We're big out there, but I would threaten Mazza Amasi, the the Leicester City goalkeeper. He's getting very close to getting his goal in this one, and you can see the anger on the face of the Ivorian there. He wants to go in this one, and he knows that he needs to get. He knows that yes, he wants to go in this encounter, but that chances are not really coming by for the young Cote d'Ivoire international. And it's going to be a goal kick to Leicester City. 92nd minute of this encounter. We're approaching the 93rd minute. 3 more minutes till the end of this encounter. And to the Leicester City, to the Tottenham Hotspur game. Omari Hutchinson on the ball there. Cuts inward with the ball. What will he make out of this? And it's still Tottenham Hotspur trailing 2-1 in that encounter. They're looking to get back into that one against Ipswich, who we really fancy getting a victory over Tottenham Hotspur in that encounter. It's still 3-1. Tottenham Newcastle leading against Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest got the first goal in that encounter in the 21st minute through Murillo, but Alexandra Ishak restored parity in the 54th minute as they equalized for Newcastle. Joy Linton got Newcastle in the lead in the 72nd minute. Ivan Baines with his own goal in the 83rd minute extended Newcastle lead to 3-1 against Nottingham Forest as we are going straight into the dying embers of this encounter. And it's going to be a clean sheet. Andrew Onana is going to fancy against Leicester City. Yeah,
let's see if he can get that. Just having some minutes and some seconds left here. Yeah, 6 minutes additional time in the first half. The second half, the closing additional time. So, and we're just having 2 minutes and some seconds left to be played in this encounter. Can Onana hold on to the end for a clean sheet, or will Manchester United be adding more in this encounter?
Yeah, I don't really think we've seen more goals in this game. It's looking like both teams are relaxed already. They're okay with the way the scoreline is right now. It might just be a disappointing one for for Leicester City. But we would have expected Leicester City coming to Old Trafford to get a victory. But it's still, I think it might just be an improvement, result for them after losing that game against Manchester United 5-2 the other time in the Carabao Cup.
So, but also if you look at the margin, it's 3 margin 5-2.
Yeah, 5-2, 3-0. This time they struggle to score goals. I think them not scoring a goal in this game might just be as an effect of not having Jamie Vardy up front. We know what Jamie Vardy brings to this team. The bite up front has been absent of this encounter. We've not really seen them, attacking against Manchester United. They've not really gotten very close into the balls. They've not threatened Andre Onana all through this encounter. I'll even be surprised if Leicester City has gotten up to 2 shot on target in this encounter, because we've not really seen it from them in this game. It has really been a disappointing performance from them. We would have expected better from them in this encounter, but let's just hope they can get better so that they don't go down into relegation. Yes, they had 6 total shots in this game, 1 big chance in this encounter, but none had gone into the back of the net. And funny enough, 6 total shots, 5 shots on target. Unfortunately, they couldn't put any into the back of the net. Manchester United had 13 total shots in this game, 3 shots on target, and the 3 shots on target all went through into the back of the net for 3 goals for Manchester United in this encounter. But straight into the 95th minute of that one. Also in that encounter is Ipswich, who are currently playing games with Tottenham Hotspur. They're playing with the finish of Tottenham Hotspur. Omari Hutchinson, they are being brought under by Bissouma there, and it's going to be a free kick to Ipswich now in a game whereby Tottenham Hotspur won't have expected to lose to Ipswich in that encounter. Manchester United straight into the 6th minute, 3-0. They are leading against Leicester City. You can see their fans really happy at the Old Trafford. Finally, the theater of dream is coming to life.
Yeah. All right, let's celebrate one of our own, and that is Dr. Adeyinka. Today is his birthday. The birthday boy is not in the studio, but we hope to see him soon. In the other encounters that we'll be having. And what an analyst he has been.
Yeah, he has been a fantastic analyst, a big Barcelona fan, a big Barcelona fan in and out, and a big Real Madrid critic in and out. Yeah, he has never seen anything good about Real Madrid. Even Chelsea also.
Yeah.
So he's always on the end side. Well, I really wish on the dog a very big happy birthday. It's really going to be, a very big year for him. Fantastic man, no doubt. I really enjoyed every time.
No. It's one player who loves his team so much.
One
analyst who loves his team too much, and he can analyze about other other.
That's the job. That's actually the job.
Yeah. So today's been his birthday. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why he's not here with us. But hey, you know what happened after the reggae, play the blues.
Comes the blues.
Yeah.
After the reggae come the blues. As the Blues of Leicester City have just lost this one. Yes, the Foxes, but their jersey is blue. That is why I call them the Blues. And it's full time in that game at the Old Trafford. Manchester United are the victor in that one. 3-0 victor over Leicester City, and that is the last game as for Ruud van Nistelrooy as the Manchester United manager. But you'll be living in with with his hands eye in the air there, because fantastic years, near 100% what's it called, performance for him as the manager. I think he should be getting a big job anytime soon.
Yeah, of course. He has actually giving good account of himself, and I think he should be second to none. He should be standing on his own.
Yeah, he should be standing.
He should be standing on his own as a coach too. And probably that is why he has not actually called.
Maybe Arsenal needs to sack Arteta after losing to Chelsea tonight.
And
getting, what's it called, Van Nistelrooy as the next manager.
You know the rumor of sacking Arteta. Do you see Arsenal sacking Arteta?
I doubt. They'll still give him to the end of the season, but you have to look at it. About 6 seasons or 7 seasons as Arsenal manager, what has he brought to the table except winning 2 FA Cup titles as Arsenal manager? Should Arne Slot win the EPL with Liverpool this season, then I think that will start begging the question: how much time does Mikel Arteta needs at Arsenal to win the EPL? So that is where the battle line is right now. You will see Enzo Maresca at Chelsea and what he has brought into the Chelsea side also. But I think at the end of the day, we have to look at the number of injuries to the Arsenal side this season. But still, I think that's one of the reasons why Edu lost his job as the sporting director, because during the offseason, they had about a lot of time to bring in some certain replacements for some players that, people like Odegaard, that these players are pivotal to the Arsenal's pattern of play. That is Odegaard and the likes of Bukayo Saka. But each time those 2 players are out of this Arsenal starting 11, you can always feel their absence in the team. But it's really good to see them back in the starting 11 for this one against Chelsea. It's really a star-studded Arsenal side, coming to the Stamford Bridge, and I look at it like everybody has been enjoying the share of Arsenal's injury worries. It came to Chelsea turn to enjoy it now. All the players are back. But it should be a quality game at Stamford.
But you should not I'm not expecting 100% performance from Odegaard.
You are an Arsenal fan, so
from Odegaard. He's injured right now.
This is not his first game.
How many minutes did he play now? It was additional minutes.
A quality player is a quality player.
Yeah, of course. And the coach to put him at that point in time, he knows that.
Want him to get match sharpness.
Yeah, match sharpness. So it's not back fully yet. Yeah, well, let's see. We have 90 minutes to show it.
That game will be coming up at 5:30 Nigerian time. That will be going for to match day 11. Chelsea at home at Stamford Bridge against Arsenal. Their rival, and it's a big derby, a big London derby in that one. As Tottenham Hotspur also trailing that one against Ipswich Town. And that might just be the last piece of action in that one. Ipswich Town getting a famous victory over Tottenham Hotspur 2-1 in that game. Who would have thought of this? Nobody gave Ipswich that chance of coming to the Tottenham Hotspur, getting a famous victory in this one. 2-1 they currently lead, but the referee is still enjoying the piece of action, yet to call it a day. Yeah, is a Bissouma with the ball there, goes out wide with the ball, and they cross into the box there, easily cut out there by Ipswich Town's defender, and back to Kuliveshki with the ball there, drops it into the middle of the park, and it might just still be a cross, an opportunity for them to gather and get a late one in this encounter. Ipswich still clears their line, but half cleared there, and Tottenham Hotspur, Bissouma tries to get hold of the ball there, and where might just be a chance. There should be a free kick there, but the referee allows place to continue. Ipswich regains possession, and they clears their lines. They are not ready to keep it safe at the back there, and that should be the final whistle. And yes, that is the final whistle. McKennie and his boys has gotten a famous victory over Ange Postecoglou and his Tottenham boys in this one. Full time at the Tottenham Stadium. It's Tottenham 1, Ipswich Town 2.
Wow, what a way to celebrate for Ipswich. This is a famous victory for them. It's unexpected. To me, the underdogs are gradually becoming the mighty ones in this encounter. I never saw that coming. And even to the bookies, I don't think any of these bookies will have seen that, except for those who go for over 2.5.
Nobody would have thought of Ipswich Town, getting a victory over Tottenham Hotspur. But that is what we get in the EPL. can never predict the outcome of games, before it started. That is why we're having Ipswich coming to Tottenham Stadium and getting a famous victory over Tottenham Hotspur. Beautiful game of football right there. You can see what it means to Omari Hutchinson, the former Chelsea player there. He gave a spirited account of himself in this account. A fantastic performance from McKennie and those boys in that one.
All right, and you can see all eyes on Garnacho in the and talking about his introduction, he got a goal for coming in the second half. And but if you want to talk about the man of the match, I think the man of the match should be Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, Bruno Fernandes actually deserves the man of the match. He was everywhere for Manchester United in this encounter, and also started the charade for them, got them the first goal, and also an assist for the second goal. Fantastic movement, and gradually we are seeing the leadership quality in Bruno Fernandes. When Amad Diallo shots went straight to Anderson, the Leicester City goalkeeper. We saw him, having words with him, explaining something to him. Even when Garnacho scored, and at full time we could see him, discussing with Garnacho. That is leadership qualities we always want to see from Bruno Fernandes. Not that whenever there's trouble on the pitch, Bruno Fernandes is the first person you'll see, complaining and also throwing tatas around on the pitch. But fantastic result for Manchester United as we look ahead to that one between Chelsea and Arsenal at 5:30.
Looking at the goal scored by Garnacho, outside the 18 box. Look at that Koila. He got it right. We've seen so many times he tried such attempts to get a goal.
He scores that. He scores that very well, and that is why he's a fearful player whenever he cuts in from that left wing and onto his favorite right foot, and it's always straight into the top corner. It's not the first time we're seeing Garnacho scores worthy goals like that.
All right. So to our viewers, if you have not subscribed before, please try and subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center, and also remember to like and to send comments. We'll be after this match, after this show, we'll be going to the next one, and that is the match between Chelsea versus Arsenal. It promises to be exciting, and that is the match. That is the match for the weekend.
Yeah, that's the match for the weekend. That's the match everybody wants to see today. It's really, really going to be a great one. There were rumors that Cole Palmer will be missing this game, but surprisingly, we are seeing him in the starting 11. I just hope it was. I just hope it's not a patched up Cole Palmer being put into the starting 11. But look,
is he injured?
He was injured. Well, Lisandro Martinez actually, stamped on him in that game between Chelsea and Manchester United. But I think he should be able to continue. He should be able to play this encounter. Let's see what he brings to the table for Chelsea in that game. So that is another game we are all looking forward to at 5:30. We'll be here in the studio to give you, analysis and commentaries of that encounter.
All right. Before we go, let's quickly talk about Ruben Amorim, because it's the next topic for Manchester.
We've always been talking. We've talked about him. Today.
So talking about him, what I want to say this time around is he has lost head-to-head against some managers' team. There's no England team that he has a better edge over in his days in sporting. So as a manager, when I check the head-to-head, he has no better head-to-head against any England team. So do we see him?
No. He's a young manager. The only time he might be presented with an opportunity of facing an offer against an England manager might just be in the Champions League or in the Europa League. And we saw him just in this last UEFA Champions League game against Manchester City, gets a 4-1 victory over Manchester City. Not every team gets victories like that over Manchester City. So that is just to show a piece of what this young man is bringing into that Manchester United.
Him being chosen as Manchester United, that actually spark him up. But if you look at their previous head-to-head with Guardiola, the twice they have met, Guardiola has beaten that twice. I think this is the first time he's beating Guardiola.
Yeah, but still a good one. It's still a good victory for him, and one victory that he will be looking, going into the next Manchester derby. That yes, that confidence is there. That yes, I have beaten him during the UEFA Champions League, and I can get another victory on him in the EPL. But let's see the philosophy and the mindsets and strategy he's bringing to this Manchester United side is what really matters most right now.
All right, Siago, thanks for coming to the studio.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, to our viewers, we are not going away. The next match is about to start now. That is the big match for the weekend, and that is the match between Chelsea versus Arsenal, and we'll be here to cover that match. Don't go nowhere. Just stay tuned. We'll be back in a moment.
This is fans' opinion from the street side. Match day 11 in the EPL and in the La Liga. Some teams are already playing match week 13, like Barcelona versus Real Sociedad will be playing in match 13. Yeah, so for in the EPL, it is match 11. And big matches lined up for the weekend. Yeah, today we'll be seeing Manchester City away to home to Brighton. That one promises to be exciting given the fact that back to back, Manchester City have lost 3 matches on the roll. For the first time since 2018, Manchester City have not gotten that record. And if Guardiola lost today, that will be his worst record as a manager in the EPL. We saw him at Barcelona, he never had that bad record. At Bayern Munich, he never had that bad record. But yeah, if he lose today against Brighton, that would be the worst record of Pep Guardiola, one of the best coaches in the world. And also we have another big encounter, that is the match between Liverpool versus Aston Villa at the Anfield today. It promises to be exciting. Will Liverpool continue to maintain their top position in the EPL? Because looking so good right now, and it's Lloyd giving Liverpool all the needed record. Another one tomorrow is Manchester United versus Leicester. But remember, that is the big match for the weekend. That is the match between Chelsea versus Arsenal. It promises to be exciting. The bragging right is there to contest for who is going to get. It's not about winning trophy, but hey, head to head, who will emerge victory? Will Arsenal beat Chelsea, or will Chelsea beat Arsenal? That is what we'll be looking at for tomorrow. Yeah, so those are the features for this weekend. So let's go here what the fans have to say about their clubs. This is fans' opinion from the street side. All right, this is fans' opinion from the street side, and right now I'm with the Manchester City fan, the defending champion. But right now, back to back 3-match loss for Manchester City, and Manchester City should be proud, because what they did, it's only 1 or 2 teams that have done it before. They won the treble, and this time around they are struggling 3 matches in a row without the victory. As a Manchester City fan, how do you feel?
I feel bad, but I don't really acknowledge defeats, because most of our main players are on injury. Take the likes of De Bruyne, likes of Grealish. Grealish just even recently came back. The likes of Bernardo Silva. Most of our main players that walk the ball for us, they are on injury. So we just use our reserves, our bench to assist the game, and that's why I feel we lost most of the games. And our striker, if you notice our game since De Bruyne and Rodri left, we've not had enough scoring chances, because the kind of striker we have, he's not a striker that works for his own, but he gets other players to work for the ball for him, and then they deliver the pass for him, and then he scores. But most of the people that are now working with him currently, they don't serve the ball enough well for him. That's why goals are not really coming. If you watch Bournemouth match, it was only 1 goal we scored. Even the last match we played against Sporting that we lost 4-1, it was just 1 goal we scored, because there were not enough passes going to the front.
All right. Gradually, at the point in our analysis, we were saying that Manchester City had the deepest squad depth. They had the strongest squad depth. But right now we've seen the absence of Rodri, De Bruyne, and the likes, being injured, and it is showing that Manchester City does not really have that depth. But there were players, but they were not that quality as to match up the standard of Manchester City. Is that true?
Kind of, because most the positions we have, we mostly use our strong players, and if you look at Manchester City's players, the main players, they don't have enough quality that will support them in the bench. Likes of Rodri, now there's nobody strong enough to play that defensive midfield enough well, aside from Rodri. The attacking midfield too, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, nobody has more work rates than the 2 of them. So the team will really struggle in times of attacking and defense. Even in the defense line, nobody works that full backside enough more than him. The defense, nobody works that more than John Stones. So our players, we don't have enough quality in the bench to support the main players.
All right, talking about
how many years? 80 years. 80 years. Yes.
Go, man.
Wait.
But me, I don't go to regulation. You go. You don't go. Oh, Chelsea don't go to regulation. Yes.
Neymar, you go see after 10 years, that's another big champions. That's all. You go born Peking, as you don't 18 years.
Wait, that they got my prediction without having a cost. Wait, now prediction they predict, I mean they cost them.
A lifetime is lifetime story now.
Bro.
For the old people, be that. So you go hold, you go get what yeah. Like they talk about soccer for the children, but Charles na no go carry. They start chess. Wait, for trophy. Wait till they do. They play.
Okay, now the only team, bro, come.
They be clown. Bunch of clowns. You talk about glory.
This is fans' opinion from the street side. Match day 11 in the EPL and in the La Liga. Some teams are already playing match week 13, like Barcelona versus Real Sociedad will be playing in match 13. Yeah, so for in the EPL, it is match 11. And big matches lined up for the weekend. Yeah, today we'll be seeing Manchester City away to home to Brighton. That one promises to be exciting given the fact that back to back, Manchester City have lost 3 matches on the roll. For the first time since 2018, Manchester City have not gotten that record. And if Guardiola lost today, that will be his worst record as a manager in the EPL. We saw him at Barcelona, he never had that bad record. At Bayern Munich, he never had that bad record. But yeah, if he lose today against Brighton, that would be the worst record of Pep Guardiola, one of the best coaches in the world. And also we have another big encounter, that is the match between Liverpool versus Aston Villa at the Anfield today. It promises to be exciting. Will Liverpool continue to maintain their top position in the EPL? Because looking so good right now. And it's Lloyd giving Liverpool all the needed record. Another one tomorrow is Manchester United versus Leicester. Yeah, with Ruud van Nistelrooy.
I'm a Man U fan.
You're a Man U fan, okay. Will Ruud van Nistelrooy continue with that form for us now? We saw them in the Europa League, you know, the defeat. And Manchester United.
Okay, no.
We saw them in the Europa League. Amad Diallo came to the party. And this is one player that Eric Ten Hag has been benching.
Yes, Eric is like he's like a script writer. He believes in writing. But we believe in action.
We believe in a practical.
Yes, practical. But I just want to give a little speech about Arsenal and Chelsea. I hate them so much.
The both team.
I hate Arsenal and Chelsea so much that I wish both of them can lose today.
Wow, but 2 of them cannot lose.
That's my prayers. I hate both of them.
Oh, why? Because they make too much noise.
The Chelsea make too much noise. Just little form, 4 games win, making noise anyhow, disturbing me. I called my Chelsea fans some days back after they lost Carabao Cup. He could not pick. High blood pressure. What's happening? So please, Arsenal and Chelsea fans, if I catch you people outside, you're gonna learn the hard way.
Wow.
Trust me.
You can hear him.
For life.
You can hear the fans there, They say he hates Chelsea and he hates Arsenal. But remember, that is the big match for the weekend. That is the match between Chelsea versus Arsenal. It promises to be exciting. The bragging right is there to contest for who is going to get. It's not about winning trophy, but head to head, who will emerge victory? Will Arsenal beat Chelsea or will Chelsea beat Arsenal? That is what we'll be looking at for tomorrow. Yeah, so those are the features for this weekend. So let's go hear what the fans have to say about their clubs. This is fans' opinion from the street side. We don't know what is wrong with Madrid. Madrid is not in the form of their life. Yeah, we saw the El Clasico ended 4-0. Is it 4-0 or 4-1? 4-0 in that encounter, and it was a surprise to everybody.
Yeah, definitely a surprise. Definitely a surprise. I was shocked too, but it's definitely not going to happen again, because we are still going to be playing Osasuna today. We are home.
Yeah.
We are home. So I hope the boys bounce back, and we are still going to the Champions League again. So it's going to be heated.
If you look at the form, it's like if you win the Champions League, you lost.
Yeah. As I said earlier, the other time, I said I think the team is still trying to get themselves. They are not well coordinated yet. Everybody wants to score, and I think Ancelotti is not using the right boys. He's benching some boys and he's favoring some people. So I feel if he can rotate, if he can use some people more, because Rodrigo didn't play for Champions League. I think Rodrigo is the king of Champions League in Real Madrid. Yeah. So I think they should give him a chance to always play.
All right. Again, from the information we gather, it's like Vinicius Junior and Mbappe are not having the relationship in the dressing room is not tight, and it's causing division to some extent, and that even made Vinicius thinking of leaving Real Madrid right now.
Well, I don't know. I think, as I said, Real Madrid is the best institution. We are the best club in the world. So I don't think Vinicius wants to leave. He still owes the club a Ballon d'Or. So I think he is still going to achieve that before he goes. And I think everybody has something to prove in Real Madrid. Yeah. So I'm sure he's not going to leave his spot for someone else. He's a Brazilian. He's going to fight to prove his.
But again, I saw how all Real Madrid came behind him. They supported him during the Real Madrid when they heard that he was not going to win the Real Madrid. Every Real Madrid player, including the coach Ancelotti, said they were not going to be part of that Ballon d'Or award, and none of them went.
Yeah. I was shocked too, though. I was shocked because we all saw the list before the ceremony. Yeah. So we felt it was a rumor, but at the same time, anything could happen because Messi had won it too when he wasn't meant to win it. When Lewandowski was meant to win it, so we knew Rodri had a chance too. Rodri is also a great player. He's one of the best players in Man City too. Yeah. I mean, without Rodri right now, the team is breaking. the team is breaking up. So that's the thing. They need Rodri in the team. So I think he deserves the Ballon d'Or, but not over Vinicius Junior, not over him, not over him. For the fact that he's won Champions League and everything, that's the thing. But I just think they are being biased because of the Super Cup, the Super Cup tournament. Real Madrid is trying to bring up. I think that's what they are just trying to like play with them and let them know that okay, yeah, we are still the boss here. This is our tournament. You're not going to win anything. So that's what I feel.
All right, looking at the table, looking at the gap right now, Barcelona giving Manchester, giving Real Madrid. Do you see Real Madrid catching up?
Well, I think Barcelona's coach, Hansi Flick, is doing well. So I think we can catch up.
Real Madrid can catch up, or it's supposed to be lost situation.
Because Barca's scoreline this season is crazy. Their scoreline this season is crazy. Like they average like 3 goals in a game. Just average.
Honest.
Yeah, and highest game is like 8 goals or more. So I think Real Madrid, they are going to work hard. They are actually going to work hard. They are my team, but I think they are going to work hard.
All right, the game today, Real Madrid Osasuna, what is your take on that match?
It's going to be bloody, like 5-0. Like 5-0.
5-0. Wow. Did Real Madrid have that scoring power right now? They have the strikers, they have the player, but it's just not working for Real Madrid.
Yeah, I think every setback is a blessing. So I'm sure they are working on it, and they'll use. Rodrigo should be on the pitch. He should be on the pitch today.
All right, your prediction for the match?
Well, maybe 4-1.
4-1. All right, you can hear him. 4-1 against Osasuna today. Real Madrid, the defending champion. The Hala Madrid. Let's see if his prediction comes true. Hala.
All right, the other one. Hello and we welcome you to a live watch-along commentary coverage of the EPL match between Chelsea and Arsenal live from our studios. As the excitement builds, fans are ready to witness a fierce battle between two iconic London clubs where the stakes are and pride on the line. Expect an action-packed evening filled with skills, passion and unforgettable moments. And let's get ready for a thrilling match as we dive into the heart of an intense rivalry game between Chelsea and Arsenal. My name is Adi Michelle, going to be your host for tonight's edition of Watch Along on Premier Sport Fan Center. But I'm not alone in the studio for this beautiful fixture. As also have with me the Gaffer himself.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for having me. And another exciting match promises to be exciting. And the whole world stands still for this match today. Arsenal, Chelsea versus Arsenal is a big one. We already saw the spirit, the momentum between the fans. You know, those who actually give us audience for interview. We saw the fighting spirit, the anxiety. They believe that their club can edge over the other easily. So right now is the moment on the field of play. It's not about talking any longer. Let's see what today's bring forth for us in this encounter. Already we saw in the previous encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal. It's always hot. It's always hot. But if we look at the recent form, we see that Arsenal has actually had a better share of the wins against Chelsea. The last time was 5-0. And draw the rest out of the 5. Arsenal actually had a better. But right now, if we look at the form of Chelsea, it's a different form. It's a different form. So right now, it is very difficult for one to say this is the team that's going to win. But 90 minutes, let's see what plays out.
Yeah, it's 90 minutes that differentiate those two teams from a result at the end of the day. Will it be a victory for either of these two, or will it be a spoiler being shared in a draw game between both Chelsea and Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge? The last time this game was played here at the Stamford Bridge, it ended 2-2 between Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal came around from 2-0 deficit in that one to play out a 2-2 draw and get a 1 point in that encounter. The Chelsea versus Arsenal rivalry is one of the most intense and storied rivalry in England football, particularly in the EPL. Here are some key facts about this fierce rivalry. The rivalry dates back to the early 20th century, with the first official match taking place in 1907. Over the years, both teams have developed a strong competitive spirit. Both clubs are based in London, which adds to the intensity of this rivalry. So the proximity of the two clubs means that fans often have personal and connection to both ends. Both Chelsea and Arsenal have enjoyed considerable success in England football, with numerous league titles and domestic cups. Chelsea has been particularly dominant in the Premier League era, with Arsenal has a rich historic history of success. This matches between these two teams have produced some unforgettable moments, including dramatic comebacks, high-scoring games, and contentious incidents. The rivalry is not just limited on the pitch. The fan base of both clubs are passionate and vocal, often creating a charged atmosphere during matches. And in recent years, Chelsea has had the upper hands in terms of head-to-head result, particularly in cup competitions, but Arsenal remains a formidable opponent. This rivalry continues to capture the attention of football fans around the world, making every encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal a much-watched event. And that is why we are in Premier Sports Fan Center studio to give you detailed analysis and 90 minutes of commentary of this encounter. Surprisingly, Cole Palmer starts for Chelsea after a lot of rumors that he was out injured for this game. But I think Chelsea fans will really be happy to see their talisman on the pitch. But it hasn't really looked very good for Arsenal. It has been a blipping from season going on for them. When everybody's saying Manchester City, actually, not really in that form. We've always known Manchester City and Pep Guardiola to be. This isn't the season everybody expected Arsenal, to just up it up a bit and finally win the EPL. But it's looking like Liverpool are sweeping everybody off their feet right now.
Yeah, Liverpool took everybody by surprise. Nobody saw that coming. After Jurgen Klopp, handed over the baton to Arne Slot. One would have thought that Arne Slot would have struggled for some time before pick up form and start getting all the victory. But he just started. Started getting all the victories, the victories. Can you just imagine the 11 EPL play? If you look at the number of wins here, it only had one loss, and that's against Nottingham Forest, and one draw. The rest are victories for 2 draws. Sorry, because he drew against Arsenal too. So the rest are victory for Arne Slot. So excellent record. He has broken so many records in Liverpool right now as we talk. Being the manager with the best stats in Liverpool. The best number of winning in Liverpool. That record has been broken by an slot at this point in time. Okay, looking at Manchester City, we see a lot of teams struggling right now. In fact, the best clubs in Europe right now are struggling. The only team that is doing well right now is Barcelona. Real Madrid is struggling. Manchester City is struggling. Right now, we see Arsenal is one of those teams who are struggling also. The earlier they pick up, the better for these teams. The earlier they pick up, the better for this team. A lot of analysts have actually said the absence of Odegaard is the reason why Arsenal is struggling. But right now it's back. Let's see if that is true analysis of the reality of Arsenal. And also talking about Chelsea, they are in good form. But one thing I have observed about Chelsea is that they have not been doing well against big big name. They lost against Liverpool, lost against Manchester City, lost against Newcastle. These are some of the big names in Europe. So let's see if Arsenal, one of the best big names too.
They lost against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, not in the league.
They lost in the Carabao Cup. Yeah, in the Carabao Cup.
So
yeah, in the Carabao Cup. Yeah,
it's the start of that game. It's time for bridge between Chelsea and Arsenal. You can be a part of this conversation by dropping your message in our live chat, and also don't forget to follow this, to click on the follow button, and also like the program on Premier Sport Fan Center. You can always be a part of us. We always be in studio whenever football matches are going around the world. We'll always be there, no matter where the game has been played. We'll be there to give you every feel of that action. Chelsea currently in possession of the ball, and is Levi Colwill with the ball there, goes inward into the middle of the park, tries to play in Nicholas Jackson, but Arsenal regains possession, and it's Gabriel Martinelli who lost possession to the standing captain for Chelsea today, Moises Caicedo. Both players are South Americans, the Brazilian and the Ecuador international in that moment. Chelsea captain Reece James is on the bench tonight, is not starting as Marco Correa returns back into the left back position. So it's going to be a fierce battle between Marco Correa and Bukayo Saka on the left wing for Chelsea, of Chelsea defense. And yes, back is Arsenal attacking against Chelsea, moves forward there, might just be a moment, but Levi Colwill regains possession for Chelsea, and the young England international just drops that into the path of the Arsenal player, just regains possession. Cole Palmer with the ball in this middle, sends it out wide onto the path of Noni Madueke, his England international teammate. Noni Madueke will move straight to attack for Chelsea there. He has Julian Timber to beat, sets his forward there, might just be a chance for Chelsea, cutting into the box there, but Arsenal clears the line through Thomas Partey, who is back in the middle of the park, playing in the midfield tonight as Ben White returns back into the right back position for Arsenal. It's the 3rd minute of this game, and both teams are coming at each other in this one. Chelsea with the ball there, Romeo Lavia finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer will come there, a big shot there from the Chelsea player there, and an important save there from David Raya onto the 9 Chelsea. The opener in this game. What a shot from Cole Palmer, and what a way to show intention from Chelsea in this game. That yes, they are not here to count the numbers. They are actually here to get a victory over Arsenal. It is a shot there from the former Manchester City youth prodigy, who got about 21 goals in the EPL for Chelsea last season. But a big save there also from the Georgetown EPL best goalkeeper last season, David Raya, who had the highest number of clean sheets. So it's a corner kick to Chelsea, the first corner kick in this game. 3rd minute of action, and Chelsea, who had just tested David Raya in this one.
Yeah, I actually tested David Raya. Good one. I think that is another opportunity. A call to the play. Can I quickly take in?
So just not really a big shot.
So to me, it's a call to action to Thomas Partey. That's the threat, and all eyes are on Cole Palmer right now, because to me, he's a standout player for Chelsea, and we expect him to come to the party today, because he has been criticized that he's absent when it comes to big playing against big top flight. He's always absent. But look at what he has just done so far. But I don't know if he can continue to the end of the game.
Okay, let's see if he can continue to the end of the game. Here is Wesley Fofana with the ball there, drops it into the middle, finds Romeo Lavia, the Belgium international, who has just been called back into the Belgium team for the Euro Nations League, with the ball there, drops it straight into the path of David Raya. Raya with the ball there would take a long one, that one threatening Chelsea, as Wesley Fofana will gather that for Chelsea, returns it back into the path of the centre back pair there. Talking about Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill holds onto the ball, not in a rush to send that out, drops it to Nicholas Jackson. A big wrong control there from the Senegalese international, almost cost Chelsea there, but Chelsea regains possession and sends it back into the middle of the park to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto will send one to Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke has Julian Timber to beat, holds onto the ball. Declan Rice double up to help Arsenal in defending against Chelsea, and still Noni Madueke with the ball there. Noni Madueke sends it back into the middle, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo finds Romeo Lavia. Chelsea are currently attacking against Arsenal, putting Arsenal at the back in this one, and as Levi Colwill finds the centre back pair there, Wesley Fofana, the French international, returns it back to Levy, the England centre back, who also was called into the English national team, finds Marco Correa, one of the best defenders at the last Euro 2024. You can also be a part of this conversation. Don't forget, drop your message in the live chat. And yes, Chelsea still in possession. Marco Correa with the ball, returns it to Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill finds Wesley Fofana in the heart of Chelsea defense there. And what will Wesley Fofana make out of the ball? Returns it back to who gave him that is Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill will look in deep into the midfield, finds finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer will move on the long run for Chelsea, drops it into the path of Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto takes a long shot there, but that's met a crowded Arsenal defender, and it's going to roll out for a Chelsea throw-in. It's the 5th minute, and it's Chelsea who are currently knocking on the doors of Arsenal in this one.
Yeah, knocking on the door, using all angles here, attacking from right, left, and center against Arsenal. You can see the Arsenal with their style of play. They go back because they so much believe in their defense. But recently, we've seen that this defense is no longer at their strength, because we've seen the number of goals they've conceded so far in this few numbers of 11 game play so far, and Arsenal have conceded 11 goals so far. You know, the last season, the whole of last season, they didn't get as much as this. You understand what I'm saying? So they need to know that that defense is no longer a strength for them, because it's sometimes it's leaking with the number of goals they concede these days. So they need to come out against this Chelsea side if they want to get a victory today. But good one for Chelsea side. You know, they started very well. And they have to be consistent if they must get a victory in this encounter.
The throw into Arsenal. Julian Timber with a throw in, takes a long one into the part of Gabriel Martinelli. Chelsea regains possession of the ball there and sends it back to the goalkeeper. The Spaniard there, Roberto Sanchez, will hold on to the ball, and the Chelsea goalkeeper is not really one of the best goalkeeper when it comes to playing out from the defense. Remember the goal he dashed Declan Rice last season, the 2-2 draw. He actually played that onto the part of Declan Rice. One of the goal scorers in that last game between Chelsea and Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge, Michael Modric, is on the bench tonight in this encounter, as he lost his starting position to Pedro Neto, who Chelsea got from Wolverhampton. Is the Portuguese who is the preferred winger on the left side for Chelsea tonight. And back in play there is Leverkusen with Wesley Fofana. Fofana looking well into the midfield, finds the Chelsea teammate Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto returns it back to Fofana. Fofana not in a rush to roll that out, returns it back to Leverkusen. Leverkusen in the middle, finds Moises Caicedo, who returns it back to Fofana. Fofana will go out wide there, finds Marco Correa, who has Bukayo Saka sniffing on his back there, but Marco Correa sends it back to the Chelsea goalkeeper. A long one inward into the middle of the park, and controlling the ball has really been a big problem for Chelsea, as Arsenal are currently attacking against Chelsea right now. Here might just be a chance for Arsenal. Gabriel with the ball there, and what will the Brazilian make out of that? And Arsenal wins themselves a corner kick, and here might just be where Arsenal can be a big threat against Chelsea. It's from the set pieces situation.
Yeah. Recently we've seen them not being in that mood of getting goal from a corner kick these days. You know, we've seen number of so many corner kicks taken by Arsenal this season. It's not like last season where they got a lot of goals.
They've gotten good number of goals.
They've gotten, but not
still the best when it comes to getting goals off the corner kick.
But if you look at the number of corner kicks taken so far, you also know that they've actually dropped in that corner kick. That has been, it was one of their their strengths.
Into the 8th minute of that encounter, Arsenal has a corner kick of their own against Chelsea, and we can see the formation, the way they set themselves up whenever they are attacking from corner kicks. Gabriel is in the box there, and Declan Rice will be standing on this corner kick duties for Arsenal. A lot of players in the box there. With this great chance for Arsenal first goal, he's equally taken there. That was equally deflected off there, and it's going to be another corner kick to Arsenal. It was Kai Havertz was brought down there. You can see Moises Caicedo not really doing like he has him in the EPL as the Chelsea, the Arsenal striker, former Chelsea player, as joined one of those players who have scored against both team. Joins the likes of Cesc Fabregas, Olivier Giroud in scoring against their former teams. And talking about players who have played for either of Chelsea and Arsenal, as he got one of those goals last season when Arsenal and Chelsea played, and he celebrated that goal against Chelsea. And it looks like Romeo Lavia is not really happy with what happened between him and Kai Havertz in the box there. And straight into the 10th minute of this encounter, it's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal will have a chance back from the corner kick, and looks like the players are not yet to play with each other, because emotions are currently playing, and Chelsea will have to defend another corner kick against Arsenal. Right now you can see about 5 Arsenal players putting themselves in the box. Declan Rice will look to find the head of one of these Arsenal players as it sends it into the box. Here might just be a chance for Arsenal, and Chelsea clears the lines there, and Chelsea will look to eat out on the counter, but back in play there is Arsenal with a cross into the box, and here might just be a chance for the Gunners there, but still Chelsea have clear chance there. Another big shot there. Chelsea clears the lines again, but still Arsenal who are threatening with the ball there. Declan Rice with the ball finds himself in the box there, and Chelsea regains possession through Noni Madueke, his England compatriot there. Madueke will drops it for his Chelsea teammate, and Moises Caicedo with the ball as Chelsea looks to eat out on the counter against Arsenal. And yeah, back in play there is Cole Palmer with the ball. What will Chelsea make out of this? They cut inward there. The England international is currently enjoying a freedom of play in the middle of the park. Going from left to right on this one. Passes back to Marco Correa. Correa finds Levi Colwick. Levi Colwick with the ball for Chelsea in the out of the defense. That sends it back to the goalkeeper Robert Sanchez as we get to 10 minutes mark in this encounter, and it's looking like it's 50-50 affair between Chelsea and Arsenal in this one. Who is going to break the deadlock in this first half?
Yeah, who is going to break the deadlock? Both teams sizing each other so far in this encounter. Yeah, it has been an end-to-end, but Chelsea has been the better side because look at the number of chances created by Chelsea. That is Madueke, trying to from his position there. Yeah, it's a corner kick.
But that is the difference between Chelsea and Arsenal when it comes to corner kick situation. Because Arsenal are a big threat when they are all playing their own corner kick. It's always looking almost like Arsenal are going to get a goal. But when Chelsea are playing their own corner kick, it's just almost like a goal kick to their opponent. Though against Noah FC, we saw them, score about 2 goals from corner kick situations. But we can argue that was Noah FC, not the likes of Arsenal. And also Arsenal has their captain Martin Odegaard back in the starting 11. A corner kick for Chelsea, long one, but straight into the hands of David Raya. With that one really threatening. Arsenal will hit out on the counter against Chelsea. Would that be getting to Bukayo Saka, but straight to the Chelsea goalkeeper who gathers that and sends it back. But that was a foul there. Looks like there was a cohesion between Levi Colwill and the Arsenal goalkeeper and David Raya. Let's see if it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Will it be Chelsea? Will restart play straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. It looks like Levi Colwill actually put himself on the face of the goalkeeper when the goalkeeper and tries to obstruct the goalkeeper from taking a long one there. So that should be a free kick to Arsenal. It's Chelsea dominating possession with 74% of the ball, while Arsenal reduced to just 26% of the ball. But gradually they are getting into the thick of action. 12 minutes out on the Stamford Bridge is Gabriel with the ball there for Arsenal. Comes forward with the ball there, returns it to Julian Timber. Timber will cut back and returns back to Gabriel. Gabriel returns to Timber. Timber looks inward and finds Thomas Partey. Back to Timber, a long one for Arsenal, and here might just be where Arsenal will be looking like the threat inside. Julian Timber will crash straight into Wesley Fofana, and the referee adjudged that to be a throw-in and a clean-up foul there from the Arsenal defender. It's going to be a throw-in to the Gunners as they're coming straight into this one. Julian Timber will take this throw-in for Arsenal against Chelsea. Emotions are flying in right now as the players knows what is at stake in this one. Arsenal with the ball there, and that should be a goal kick to Chelsea. Yes, rightly given it a goal kick to Chelsea. Wesley Fofana is at the top of those games between Chelsea and Arsenal. Don't forget to keep your conversation coming in this one, in this game between Chelsea and Arsenal. It's still 0-0 between these two sides.
Yeah, of course, emotion will rise today. A lot of emotion will rise today, to give the fact that the rivalry between these two sides is high. And one funny thing is that there is the referee, that is Michael Oliver, who is the referee for today. I think he knows how to do justice to it, and they are aware of him, both Chelsea and Arsenal. They just that's just one of the referees. They don't just want to be the officiating officer of this game today, because they have history. Michael Oliver with these two teams, most especially Arsenal. They have history. Most of Arsenal fans don't want to hear that name.
Yes, but of course, with the ball there finds William Saliba. Saliba will hold on to the ball, finds Ben White. Ben White sends it back to the captain, Martin Odegaard. Martin Odegaard will look in what there, finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey out wide to the phenomenal Bukayo Saka. Saka finds on the run. He's off his teammate there. He crawls into the box. With that beat for Arsenal, Chelsea clears the lines, but halfway into the part of Julian Timber. Timber holds on to the ball there, finds Kai Havertz, who lost possession. Chelsea will look to break out on the counter there, and in transition there, Nicholas Jackson lost possession to the Arsenal midfielder. Arsenal with a quick breakout there, finds Kai Havertz straight to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has Marco Correa to beat, cuts inward with the ball there, but took a weakened deflection of the Spaniards there, who had the better of Bukayo Saka at the Euros final. And don't forget that game was played between Spain and England, and Spain went out victor and won the trophy, the Euro 2024 trophy. Both are back at the Stamford Bridge in the league here, reigniting the light of their rivalries there. As they throw into Arsenal right now in this 15 minutes of action right there at Stamford Bridge. It has been end-to-end stuff, and gradually Arsenal are coming out in this one against Chelsea, and it's still 0-0 between both sides in that encounter, as Chelsea will be looking to defend with all their life and not concede a goal against this Arsenal side earlier on in this encounter. And we have the caller on the program. Good evening, your name and please where are you calling from?
Good morning. My name is Ben.
Hello, good evening, Mr. Ben. Good evening. Yeah, it's Chelsea, I guess.
What's going on, guys, in the studio?
Yeah, it's just the start of the game between Chelsea and Arsenal. Just 15 minutes into that game, but it has been an end-to-end stuff between these two sides. What is your take on this game?
Yes. I was expecting that they were going to have a very tight game. So far, Chelsea are not disappointing me. And I think in terms of the position, they are still ahead of Arsenal, even though Arsenal is they are very deadly this season. But I think today Chelsea is going to take the day.
Okay, do you see Chelsea taking all 3 points in this encounter?
Yes.
How confident are you of that?
I am actually extremely confident. I think Chelsea so far, I think they are better off Arsenal in terms of position. And actually, I think they play better than Arsenal in this game. At least these few minutes that they played, they play much better than Arsenal, and actually they still keep the position. And I know they know what is at stake. A win for either of them, they are going top 3. Yeah. And I think if anybody has to go top 3, the way this game is going, I think it's Chelsea.
Okay, and there's no Reece James starting today. Is there another issue of another injury problem for the Chelsea captain, or is it just the manager trying to protect Reece James after playing 2 straight games in the EPL?
No, actually this game, I was actually praying that it start Cucurella on this game because James is good, but it's not. I don't think he's able to do what Cucurella is doing at this moment, and because of his injury, he's going to be a little bit skeptical to go for some challenges and stuff. Cucurella will know kind of break down plays and stuff. And even the other choices he made for keeping Manogusto in instead of James. So it's, for me, actually the best thing because they are faster, they are stronger. Now we know that James with injury, any little thing actually will take him out for another month. So I think it was a good decision he made.
Okay, lastly, Mr. Ben, before I let you off our hook there, what will be your final prediction for this game between Chelsea and Arsenal?
2-1.
2-1. Okay, we hope to see you at the end of 90 minutes and you call back at the end of it if Chelsea win this game, or should Chelsea lose this game to Arsenal. I just hope you call back onto the program.
It's all right. Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you so much. And that is Mr. Ben, one of our favorite followers on the Premier Sports Fan Center. And don't forget, you can also call into this program and tell us what you feel about the game. We're still gradually both teams are getting into the thick of action. 90 minutes of action at the Stamford Bridge is still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal. And we're getting closer to the 21st 20 minutes of this game. And it looks like it has been a close affair between Chelsea and Arsenal in this encounter.
Yeah, it has been a close affair. Both teams are over respecting each other right now, and both teams have their own tactics in their pocket right now. But hey, let's see whose tactics will surpass the other. But one have to be clinical. This is not a game you need to miss goals so much. And you look at the build up. Is both sides. Right now the game is balanced. It's balanced with it. Okay, if you look at it from the midfield too, it is also balanced.
Yes, Chelsea attacking. Yeah, he's Pedro Neto with the ball there, cutting one with the ball. My just pretty chance for Chelsea. Oh, well, that header from Noni Madueke went across the field there. And what a moment for Chelsea there, but not going to get that goal. Look at that build up. I actually feel like that pass from Cole Palmer should have gone to Nicholas Jackson instead of Pedro Neto out wide.
Yeah. But I think that
Madueke should be doing better.
It was not a bad link up there. It was not Madueke who did not place his head very well. His head was not directed to the goal. He bent it. So that was what. very beautiful Link Cup leader.
Yes, that was Chelsea moment to attack against Arsenal, but Arsenal back in possession of the ball there, and it's Julian Timber who returns it back to Gabriel. Gabriel returns it back to the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya. Raya who sends this out wide there as he finds Ben White on the ball there, tries to play in Bukayo Saka. Saka lost possession. Chelsea we attack through Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia finds the Chelsea talisman there. Cole Palmer with a long slice into the box there, but David Raya we gather that for Arsenal. A quick play from Arsenal into the middle of the park as they look to break out against Chelsea there. It's Thomas Partey, drops one into the middle, finds Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz lost possession. Chelsea will look to attack right there, and it's Nicholas Jackson with the ball there. Sends it out wide, finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer tries to link up play with Nicholas Jackson, but easily defended there by the Arsenal players. Ben White back in defense there to clear the lines for Arsenal. Sends it to David Raya. David Raya with a long one, tries to play in Bukayo Saka, but Chelsea knows Levico. We gathers that, and finally lost possession, and it's Bukayo Saka back in possession. That should be a yellow card to the Chelsea defender, and we might be having the first yellow card. It's Levico. We going straight into the referee's pocket there, and he's saying that was a clean tackle from him there, not a malicious one to get onto Bukayo Saka. But looking at the first 20 minutes, I think, that was a foul there. That
was a clear foul. That's a yellow card.
That was a careless one. That was a careless one.
Michael
you shouldn't be picking a yellow card early into the game like this, because Bukayo Saka will always be on your end for the next 90 minutes, for the total duration of this game, and you're picking up a yellow card early in this game might just be a big problem for Chelsea going on in this encounter.
Yeah. That is not the time to get the yellow card here in this encounter. Given the fact, the kind of game is a very intense game, and tempers are bound to rise, and you lose your head, you get a second yellow card. It's not a yellow card any longer; it's a red card. So you'll be out.
Okay, so let's see if Levico will be defending and trying not to get a second yellow card, which might just be second as matching orders in this encounter. Free kick to Arsenal, and it's Declan Rice on this. We can see the Arsenal players on the box from set pieces. They are always a big threat, but this one's on the Chelsea goalkeeper. We gather halfway, sends it back into the path of Nicholas Jackson. One thing that's really a problem for Chelsea in this game, clear out and holding onto the ball has really been a problem for the Blues in this one. That was the Chelsea player Moises Caicedo being brought down there, and it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea. It's 22nd minute, approaching the 23rd minute of this encounter, and it's still 0-0 between both sides in this fixture, and it's still Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0. I think the Chelsea goalkeeper should be gathering this. There was no point pushing that covered.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. I said if Chelsea will be having any mistake, any error,
there was no need punching that.
Just hold that ball.
He could have hold on to that. And Chelsea will break out from the back there. Finds Levico with the ball. Levico with a long one in midfield into the middle of the park there. But Arsenal regains possession. Backs into play. It's Chelsea there. And slides the long one. Tries to play in Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke has Julian Timber to beat and faces the Arsenal player. And yes, Chelsea with the ball in the middle of the park there. Arsenal will clear the line there. Halfway cleared there. Straight into the path of Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball there. Looks to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo with sends it straight to Pedro Neto. Neto has Ben White to beat, and the Portuguese holds onto the ball, spotting the Chelsea jersey number 7, cuts back in with the ball there, still holds onto it. Ben White still looking strong in challenge against Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looking for the best opportunity to send the cross into the box. That should have been a goal for Chelsea. Malo Gusto had no other option there. He should be putting that into the back of the net.
Yeah. It should be, there were so many bodies there, and there's so many defenders.
No. That was look at that. Look at the error from him there. He had the goal post there. There was nothing about. Look at that.
No,
all he needed was just to knock that down there.
Yeah.
There was no any maybe there.
Okay, look at the Arsenal defense there. Look at
that again.
It was even pushed to some extent. Martinelli actually pushed him. Look at it.
Oh, he had to defend.
Yeah.
Him being the player who wants to put a head on that. Look at that.
Did you see that?
No. Malo Gusto should be doing better.
It was pushed, so you will not give him all that blame. This will have been a penalty situation, but let's see. It was pushed. Actually pushed.
Okay, and it looks like the Chelsea player there, Malo Gusto, is currently down and receiving treatment right there. It looks like it's an a shoulder injury there. Just hope to see if Malo Gusto will be able to continue this encounter. Rhys James now being called there to warm up and try to see if he will be thrown into this one between Chelsea and Arsenal. 25th minute is still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal. Both teams are currently enjoying their fair share of possession in this one. straight to the starting 11. The home side came into this game with a 4-2-3-1 formation with Robert Sanchez, the goalkeeper. Malo Gusto is preferred at the right back position. Marco Correa returns back to the Chelsea starting 11, replacing the captain Reece James and the centre back Pierre Leverkovic and the Wesley Fofana, which has been preferred most in the EPL. Both retain now their position. In the middle of the park is Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo, who is the standing captain for Chelsea. Up front is Pedro Neto, Cole Palmer, and Nani Madueke, and the Lomond striker Nicholas Jackson for Chelsea in this one. This has been Chelsea's favourite Premier League starting 11, and it looks like they are good to go for Chelsea.
Yeah, they're good to go. And if you look at what they're playing right now on the pitch, they're not playing badly. They are playing very, very well. They're playing excellently well. But what is left now is for them to just get that goal. We see the number of chances. They even created better chances than Arsenal in this encounter. If you look at the number they created, and look at this one. It was one close chance also that was missed by Chelsea. Yeah, Malo Gusto. So they've been doing well with this lineup. I think Maresca is he knows what he's doing.
Okay, you can hear that one from the gaffer. It feels Maresca knows what he's doing with his Chelsea's talented players on this pitch there. And it's still 0-0. Arsenal will come out to attack for their own there. Bukayo Saka with the ball as Marco Correa on him. Returns it back to Ben White. Ben White finds Bukayo Saka with the ball. Saka tries to cross into the box there with that beat for Arsenal. But Chelsea, with the good defensive error from Chelsea there. Julian Timber with the ball. Sends the cross back. And this time around, it's going to roll out for a goal kick to Chelsea. There is a goal kick to Chelsea, and it's the 27th minute of this encounter. Both teams are still sizing each other out in this game, and it has been a fair affair between these two sides.
Yeah, fair. It was 50-50. It just changed. The percentage just changed to 52 in favor of Arsenal. But it's not about the percentage. If you look at the number of chances created, you see that Arsenal Chelsea have created more chances than Arsenal, 5-3. So and that is why I say that they're looking good in this encounter. So, but let's see how it goes.
Yes, Arsenal attacking against Chelsea. Might just bring a chance there. Bukayo Saka with a long one. Yeah, might just bring the moment. Oh! Goalkeeper to deny Arsenal the lead here. Here's Malo Gusto with the ball for Chelsea. Also onto the ball there. And there is Chelsea attacking right there. Move straight into the path to attack. It might just bring a chance for Chelsea to break there. A chance there. Should be dropping that ball. What was he thinking there? Returns it to Nani Madueke. And Nani Madueke tries to hit that. Wasteful moment there from Chelsea. And not to get a goal off that counter. Nicholas Jackson, what was he thinking there?
Yeah, he was actually he was looking for a better way to pass.
Usako Palmer, put himself in position there.
No,
pass to Palmer would have been better.
He has divided intention. He was thinking of taking that shot, but it was blocked. So at that particular point in time, he need to think next. So before he raised his head, he was dispossessed. He was intercepted of the ball.
Okay, as I can hear that sound from the gaffer, and there's been a dicey affair between Chelsea and Arsenal in this encounter. The goals are yet to come in this game, but we've seen a lot of clear-cut chances from both sides. Both goalkeepers being called into action. Martinelli there, he knows he should have put that into the back of the net, but Robert Sanchez, the Chelsea goalkeeper, made himself big there and denied Arsenal goes in that encounter. We're straight into the 28th minute, and it looks like yes, any moment from now the goals will start on flying in that encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal. Just a back in possession. That is Moises Caicedo, sends it back onto the wing there and finds Nani Madueke. Madueke who tries to beat on Julia Timber, holds onto the ball, returns it to Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto will cut in well with the ball there, finds Moises Caicedo, the captain. Moises Caicedo out wide there finds Marco Correa. Correa with the ball, returns it back to the heart of the fence where he finds Leverkovic to Wesley Fofana. Fofana beats to Arsenal player and it will be moving straight on the long run for Chelsea. He should be dropping that pass, but just to go out wide and finds Nani Madueke who hasn't find fun there. Chelsea with the ball there and a long one into the box there, but Wesley Fofana finishing was a poor one there for the Chelsea defender and is out for a goal kick to Arsenal. All this big chance coming on in this game. Chelsea getting a lot of chances, begging chances, not putting it into the back of the net. At the end of the day, don't you think they will come to regret it?
Of course, they will come to regret it. Look at the chance Arsenal missed. To me, that's the biggest chance for Arsenal. The one Martinelli missed. Sanchez was on the goalpost. You had that one-on-one. To me, it's a 1-B situation. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Just needed to calm down and place that ball. But it was so much in a haste, and he lost that one to Sanchez. Sanchez too was even he just with his left foot just blocked that one and stopped it. He was just on the right position.
Okay,
at the right position. Sorry.
Okay, as moving on, is Arsenal attacking against Chelsea right now, looking for their first goal in this encounter. Also, looking at the Arsenal starting 11 is David Raya, who is the goalkeeper tonight, and Ben White is back in the right back position. Julian Timber retains his position as the left back, and the centre back pair of William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. A midfield trio of Martin Odegaard, the captain, is back in the starting 11, and Thomas Partey and Declan Rice mix up the three Arsenal's midfielder. Bukayo Saka, Kai Havertz, and Gabriel Martinelli mix up on the Arsenal attackers, and the 4-3-3 formation being aligned by the Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta against Chelsea. That is how both teams fight out in this encounter, and we're still looking for the first goal in this one. And here is Thomas Partey with the ball in the heart of Arsenal midfield. What will he make out of that? Sends it to Gabriel. Gabriel chose to return back to the Ghana international captain there. And Thomas Partey with the ball there, as he has his teammate there, William Saliba. Saliba with the long one, plays in his Arsenal teammate. Yeah, might just be a chance for Arsenal, but Chelsea will clear their line there, and that won't threaten the Chelsea defense to consider a goal. Throwing to Arsenal there, Bukayo Saka with the ball there, off that throwing from Ben White, just regains position, and it looks like that was an infringement from the England international. That should be a free kick to Chelsea. 31 minutes gone at the Stamford Bridge. It's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal, and looks like a game where we won't be seeing much goals.
Yeah, the second half can just come with a different phase. A goal here we open other chances for other goals to come. Because definitely the loser side we want to come out, and we open the game. But right now the game is still locked because both sides are still playing positional football, just like they had it at the game plan from the coach. But when game plans start changing, you begin to see goals coming in.
Okay, yes, let's say we are also waiting for the first goal in this encounter as we've got into half an hour mark of this encounter. We've crossed the half an hour mark because we're straight into the 32nd minute, and yes, it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal in teasing an interesting position where they might fancy, sending one into the part of their teammates. And yes, there's a quick one here from Arsenal. Yeah, but just very chance for was finally broken to death, and it's Kai Havertz who has scored against Chelsea at the Stamford Bridge. Where were the players? They lost attention there, and Arsenal got out the goal there. It looks like that goal is going to stand. That was a quick play from Arsenal there, and what a way to start this game. The Gunners has broken the deadlock in the 32nd minute, and it's former Chelsea player Kai Havertz with the first goal in this encounter. There was nothing the goalkeeper could do there. They lost attention there. So look at that.
Now I'm trying to find out what the Chelsea players are protesting about. Look at that lineup. Is it an offside?
No offside there. I think they were saying that probably they've not set the line properly there. But good movement there from Arsenal. A well-deserved lead for Arsenal there to score that. But there's a VAR check on that for possibly offside. But I don't really think Kai Havertz was in offside position for that goal. Let's see what VAR decision will be if he was in offside position. But it looks like that should be a goal to Arsenal. But the Chelsea fans and the Chelsea players,
the VAR should be able to show the other
praying that that should be an offside call against Arsenal. There's a check on possibly offside decision on that goal from Kai Havertz. But let's talk about where how the attention of the Chelsea player. How do you lose concentration in such a dicey moment?
Yeah. Sometimes it happens in football, but in football you have to be 100% focused. The referee is not even thinking about why did he take that penalty at that particular point of time. Where is concerned, nice and offside.
And that goal is going to be chalked off, and it will stand the taste of the day as Kai Havertz's first goal has been chalked off by the referee, and it says it's going to be an offside. And you can see the Chelsea players still appealing that early decision of Arsenal to take that free kick, even when the Chelsea players are yet to form their line. And that is the game of football. We saw it stand against Manchester City, where Manchester City players were still trying. When you lose concentration, we trust Arsenal to always take advantage of it, and that is what we've seen from Arsenal in this encounter. But Chelsea have been saved their blushes there by the centre referee and VAR, which has come to their aid in this encounter. So as it stands right now, it's still 0-0, back to status quo in this encounter. 0-0 as it stands between Chelsea and Arsenal in the 33rd minute.
So look at it, the goal was not chopped off because of that early take by an offside. So Michael Oliver is getting it right. And I think this is one of the, so far so good, this is one of the matches I see is so clinical, and it's getting everything right. I just hope it continue like this, because that's a clean offside. They got that line, and not for that early kickoff, but for the offside. Good one for him.
Okay, that's a good one from the good call there from the manager. And gradually, Arsenal are coming into this one. Let's see if they'll be getting the first goal in this encounter, and sends it straight into the path of Gabriel. Pedro Neto has also picked up a yellow card, joining Levi Colwill in the referee's pocket in this encounter. He also needs to be careful not to pick a second yellow card in this encounter. And Marco Correa returns it back to the Chelsea goalkeeper, looks inward into the defense there, and finds his Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana. Fofana with a long one to Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke has to battle Julian Timber, returns it back to Malo Gusto. Gusto sends it back to the Chelsea goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez with a long one across the pitch there, tries to play in Noni Madueke. Arsenal will clear their line, sends it into the middle of the park, and that should roll out for a throw into Chelsea. 36 minutes of action in the first half, still 0-0. Who would have thought that 36 minutes we'll be yet to see a goal in this account?
Yeah. These are two high scoring sides. Looking at it, Chelsea are just behind Manchester City with the number of goals scored. We just won. Manchester City 21 goals, Chelsea 20 goals, and that is the reason why on the table right now Chelsea is on top of Arsenal, because they score high number of goals than Arsenal. So if you look at the plus and minus, Arsenal will be Chelsea will be +8, while Arsenal is +5. So that is sometimes it's good to score goal, but this game, why it's looking so so tight right now, both teams are defensively sensitive enough to form that back line that much goal will not come in.
All right, straight to the comment section where we have Osareni Edomoyi. Happy Sunday, guys. Good job watching from Benin City. My prediction: Arsenal 1, Chelsea 2. Okay, here's Osareni. Let's see if your prediction will come to pass at the end of the day. Still yellow card in this game, and both has been picked up by Chelsea players Pedro Neto and Levi Colwill in the dying embers of this first half. Back in place, Chelsea. Levi Colwill with the ball there, looks inward into the middle of the park, but Chelsea returns out left here, finds a Marco Correa. Marco Correa with the ball there. What will Marco Correa make out of that? He has a Kopama on him there. Kopama takes possession, returns it back to Marco Correa, who finds Marco Correa back, and Marco Correa into the middle, finds Romeo Lavia, and Romeo Lavia will sends it back to the Chelsea defense there, and he finds his Chelsea teammate, and it's Chelsea with the ball, it's out for a throw into Arsenal as Malo Gusto couldn't get hold of that. A throw into the Gunners there, and it's Julian Timber will be picking up this throw-in for Arsenal. Julian Timber will take his shot and finds the Chelsea. It's an Arsenal teammate there, who returns it back to Gabriel. Gabriel finds Julian Timber. Timber with the ball there for Arsenal. Cuts inward with the ball, and what will he make out of it? Finds himself in the Chelsea box. Returns it back to his teammate Declan Rice. Declan Rice finds Partey. Back to Declan Rice. Declan Rice with a long run for Arsenal there, and yeah, he's Arsenal moving forward with the ball there, but Chelsea returns it back to Partey in the middle of the park. Partey finds his teammate Ben White. Ben White to William Saliba. Saliba with the ball there, finds his teammate Gabriel. Gabriel with the ball for Arsenal in the out of the fence. What will they make? Gradually building transition. Ooh, that was almost a defense splitting pass from Arsenal there, and it was almost a goal. It was almost a chance that will have put Arsenal, clear on goal against Chelsea there. Pedro Neto fails to control that, but falls back into his Chelsea teammates and Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia finds it back into the part of his Chelsea teammate Wesley Fofana. Fofana to Moises Caicedo, who has been enjoying a fair share of action in this one. Moises Caicedo with the ball, and what will he make out of that? Looking well into midfield, finds Malo Gusto, returns it back to Wesley. Wesley with the ball, finds Moises Caicedo. Caicedo with the ball there, looks in what the ball, just returns it back to Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill, we come forward with the ball for Chelsea, finds Marco Correa. Marco Correa with the ball, goes out wide, finds Pedro Neto. Neto was brought down there. That should be an infringement against the Chelsea winger, and the referee says that is a free kick to Chelsea. He was almost fighting again with what's it called, with Ben White there, and probably remembers that, yes, I picked up a yellow card. Don't let those emotions get the better of me there. Yeah, they won't be happy. And here's Marco Correa moving forward with the ball for Chelsea. Advantage Chelsea there. And the referee finally blows a free kick. That should be a yellow card to the Arsenal players, as he was finally given for an elbow on the face of Pedro Neto. And it's Ben White picking up his yellow card here. And now the battle between Pedro Neto and Ben White is about to go interesting right now.
Yeah, about to go interesting. And they have to be very careful with the numbers of cards they are picking, because the way it's going is like there's going to be a red card in this match. Because look at the emotions are rising higher and higher as the match progresses. So they have to be very, very careful. How many yellow cards
Three yellow cards already. Yeah, as long as and it's 40 minutes into that game. It's Levi Cowie, Pedro Neto, and Ben White on yellow cards in this game. A free kick from Chelsea. Cole Palmer takes that, but that was a wayward free kick from the Chelsea midfielder. And he knows that because you can see that smile on the face. He knows that that was a wasteful attempt from him in this encounter. We've seen a lot of beautiful chances in this encounter, but both teams have failed to put it into the back of the net. The only time that ball has gone into the back of the net was when Kai Havertz put it into the back of the net, but VAR judged that to be an offside call. It's still Arsenal who has overtaken Chelsea in ball possession now, having 51% of the ball, while Chelsea are reduced to just 49% of ball possession in the dying embers of the first half. 6 total shots to Arsenal, 6 total shots to Chelsea, 5 to Arsenal in this encounter. But the passes has been a close one. 170 passes to Chelsea and 171 passes to Arsenal in the first half. So both teams are matching each other hour for hour in this encounter. Here might just be a chance for Chelsea to attack. With this being the chance for that goal, but Cole Palmer couldn't get his control right there, and Arsenal were out to break out right there as Marco Correa, who saves that for Chelsea, returns it back to the defense there. Chelsea looks to come out again to attack against the Gunners, and back in play is the captain there, who finds Cole Palmer with the ball. Cole Palmer out wide there finds Marco Correa. Marco Correa will hold on to the ball for Chelsea just to get back into the defense where he finds Levi Cowie. Levi Cowie will go back to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Sanchez with the ball for Chelsea, long off from the Chelsea goalkeeper, but lost possession straight into the hands of Arsenal player there, who finds Gabriel. Gabriel with the ball there, holds on to it there, just to take it slow and steady there. Still Gabriel with the ball, looks to bring in the Arsenal teammates and sends it back and finds William Saliba. Saliba with the ball for Chelsea, for Arsenal, sorry, and finds Gabriel at the out of the fence. Gabriel still holds on to the ball. What will he make out of that? Finds William Saliba in the out of the fence. William Saliba with the ball finds Gabriel. Gabriel with the ball for Arsenal. They chosen to make it play it safe at the back there, and finds Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey with the ball for the Gunners, and chose to go back to Gabriel. Gabriel out wide there finds his Arsenal teammates there, and is Gabriel Martinelli, from one Gabriel to another Gabriel in this Arsenal side, and finally to David, and David will find Thomas in the midfield, and Thomas with the ball there tries to play Bukayo Saka, but the offside line set by Chelsea actually caught the England international, who will allow the ball to roll straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, who is going to gather that. 42 minutes gone in this encounter, and it's the tie between these two teams, Chelsea and Arsenal. Both teams locked on same. Chelsea having 19 points as it stands right now. Arsenal having 18 points as it stands right now. Oh no, both teams have the same points. Yeah, 19 points. Yeah. Yeah, just has more goals than Arsenal. So it's 19 points as it stands right now, as it's still a draw in this encounter. 43 minutes of action. It has really been a dicey one between Chelsea and Arsenal in this encounter. But Arsenal's looked more promising up front than Chelsea in this game. Gabriel Martinelli with the ball there, cuts inward and returns it to William Saliba. William Saliba will hold on to that for Arsenal. Looks inward into the middle of the park there, finds Declan Rice. Rice finds Thomas Partey. Partey will hold on to the ball, tries to play in Bukayo Saka out wide. Bukayo Saka will get onto the ball there and tries to run overrun the Chelsea defender Marco Correa. That's not a Chelsea throwing, it's an Arsenal throwing. Ben White will take a long one straight into the path of former Chelsea player there, Kai Havertz. And still Arsenal attacking against Chelsea straight into the 44th minute of this game. 1 more minute to go in first half. Arsenal presented with another chance there, but that's we roll out for a corner kick. The referee says it's not going to be a corner kick. It was an offside call against Arsenal, so it's going to be a free kick Chelsea in this encounter. It's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal. It looks like we're destined to end out this first half goalless.
Yeah, it's looking like that, but we still have 2 minutes to play, and definitely there will be additional minutes in this time. So there can still be goal in this first half, because this is football. I have learned not to say never, because anything can happen at any point in time. So look at the two teams, so hungry right now. Both teams want to get a victory in this encounter. So there's a possibility of a goal coming in this first half.
Okay, so let's see if there will still be a goal in this first half between these two sides. But it has really been a dicey one between these two sides in this encounter. Chelsea regains possession. Nani Madueke with the ball there, but he chose to go on a solo run of his own, and the referee says that is a free kick against Declan Rice, and there's a chance for Chelsea to take one against Arsenal in the 45th minute. We've seen what's it called, Cole Palmer scores from free kick situations for Chelsea. Let's see if this is going to be another moment of Cole Palmer's brilliance against Arsenal there, and that was on Nicholas Jackson was brought down there by Declan Rice for Chelsea's free kick. He was sandwiched in between Gabriel and Declan Rice there, but he has something to show off as he won Chelsea a free kick in an interesting position. Let's see if they fancy their chance of getting a goal from here.
Yeah, if they fancy their chance of getting a goal from there. When the season started, we were actually criticizing Nicholas Jackson a lot of for his poor performance in front of goal. But right now, I think he stands as one of the best. Because looking at it, 10 goals, 2 assists for the season so far. In the season. Yeah, no, in all competition. For Nicholas.
That was a poor free kick there from Cole Palmer. Still Cole Palmer with the ball there. Tries to beat about 4 Arsenal players. But Arsenal regains possession. They'll look to eat out against Chelsea. That should be an infringement against the Chelsea midfielder. Yes, it was given as a free kick to Arsenal. And we have about 3 minutes additional time added at the end of 45 minutes first half. That should be a yellow card to Nani Madueke. Yes. Unnecessary yellow card there.
Unnecessary.
What was he doing with the ball there? What was he thinking of? That was so unnecessary from Nani Madueke to pick up that yellow card in this encounter. And it's still 0-0 in that game. Yes, that is the first minute of additional time, and it's 3 minutes additional time at the end of the first 45 minutes of play there. And it's Arsenal who has a free kick against Chelsea, and it's still 0-0 between both sides.
This is 0-0 right now. It's Arsenal asking the question, right, trying to break into the box of Chelsea, but good work there by the Chelsea side. They send that one and they turning from defense right now to attacking, and it's Gabriel Nicholas Jackson with the ball right now, driving into the 18 box of Arsenal, but it's brought down there. But the rest was actually giving a free kick just in front of the 18 box of Arsenal.
Okay, yes, on just Chelsea free kick there. You can see the Arsenal fans asking, how was that a free kick again? Nicholas Jackson winning Chelsea. A lot of free kicks against this Arsenal side. Yes, might just be another chance that Chelsea will really fancy. Still him, being sandwiched in the middle of 2 Arsenal players. And let's see what Chelsea will make out of this free kick. With this very chance for them, Nani Madueke to get a goal against Arsenal. Let's see, the first one was a wasteful one from the England international, but right now they have a second one, in a more promising position. Yes, looks like on the position he got that one against Brighton, and the one he got it against Tottenham Hotspur last season. But Arsenal has an equally fantastic goalkeeper in David Raya to try deny the Chelsea talisman from getting more goals to his tally this season. Cole Palmer standing up free kick situation for the duties for Chelsea, but it looks like he's way this is not close. This is not where you expect him to get a goal from.
Yeah, he can get a goal. Let's see, and take it. Oh, beautiful one there. He just wanted to revenge what they did to them. They were not set yet. He just took that shot, but they were lucky. That one went into the blocks of Arsenal, and he came up to continue. But I think he's calling to. I think it's a call up to all other players. You have to be alert at all time when you are playing a game.
Yes, Arsenal attacking against Chelsea. Ben White with the ball there. What will he make out of that? Returns it back to Declan Rice. I'm sorry, to Saliba. Saliba finds Gabriel as we are straight into the last minute of first half action. As Stamford Bridge straight into the 3rd minute. Here's a long one there from the goalkeeper. Tries to play in his Arsenal teammate, but Pedro Neto gets onto that. Bukayo Saka battling it out there with the Chelsea player. Yeah, he's Chelsea attacking. Cole Palmer with the ball. Yeah, might just be the last moment of attack for Chelsea. Finds Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the ball there. Looks inward into the cross. Will this be a cross from the Chelsea winger? Drops it straight to Cole Palmer, but Cole Palmer couldn't get that needed a last touch on that, and that should just be the last piece of action in this first half. What a game of football! What a first 45 minutes! It has been a spirited performance from both sides. Don't know goals to show off in this game, but it has really been a cooked affair in this first half between Chelsea and Arsenal. What an interesting game we've had.
Yeah, the game have actually lived up to expectation. It's a tight, intense, emotions rising high, and both teams sizing each other. It has been an end-to-end encounter in this first half. We saw Chelsea started better in the early minutes of the game. The first 5 to 6, 7, 8 minutes, they were the better side. Chelsea were just playing from the deeper side of their defense. We're just watching. At a point in the 10th minute, they came out, to play against Chelsea. But again, after the dominating position for some time, they went back again. Chelsea, continued. Most of them, they created chances, but none of them have been clinical enough to get the first goal in the first half. So the first half ended goalless. But in the first whole of the first half, I think after some time, Arsenal was able to turn the possession to their favor.
Yeah, the possession at the end of the first half ended in the favor of Arsenal, who has 52% of the ball possession, while Chelsea has 48% of the ball possession in the first half. On both sides, presented with good scoring opportunities, but just one shot on target for both sides. 9 total shots from Chelsea, 5 total shots from Arsenal, but 1 shot on target from both sides shows how wasteful they've been in front of goal in this encounter.
Yeah. They've not been clinical enough. I think that's one of those reasons why we are still we have not seen a goal in this first half. We saw beautiful chances missed by both sides. Beautiful chances missed by both sides, and they were not able. And Arsenal scored one, but it was just an offside in that encounter. And we 1-on-1 again. We saw what is his name? The Chelsea player from the left there.
Pedro Neto.
Malo Gusto. Yeah.
But you said that wasn't a clear-cut chance there. That's what you said. You said that wasn't a clear-cut.
It was a close one.
That was actually a clear-cut one. If he was a striker, probably a tall defender, I would have expected that should be going into the back of the net. But
the chances they created that chance, But again, you look at the position he was, and the striker actually pushed him. You know what I'm saying? I was expecting the referee to blow for a penalty in that encounter, but he did not blow. But he actually pushed him to disbalance him of that moment. So to me, it was a close one, but I would not want to blame him. That was why I was telling you that because you are actually blaming him. I said no, you don't have to blame him, because if you look at that push definitely will have an effect on him. So if you look at the game, it has been a balanced game. Both teams have actually sized each other, actually created chances, actually had good opportunity, but just they were not clinical enough to get the goals.
Okay, so you can say that both sides have not really been clinical in the first half, because we should have seen goal from both sides. Looking at how much chances they created in that first half, but it has been advantage Arsenal having the better share of ball possession. Looking at the midfield battle between Cole Palmer and Martin Odegaard, both had the creativity of these two sides, but I think that we've seen more of Cole Palmer in this game than Martin Odegaard.
Yeah, we've seen more of Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has been everywhere in this game. Dominated. He has actually dominated that position, that midfield. We've seen a link-up play. He has actually linked up with Pedro Neto. Like I can see 3 times there. Bernardo had a run, and I had to cross that one into the box. So if you look at Odegaard, he has not actually come to the party as the real other guy we used to know. That's why I say, okay, this other guy we are seeing today, he will not just come to the party like that. It's going to be a gradual process. We saw him. He was introduced in the additional minutes. Not even in 90 minutes, in the additional minute of the last game. The game was almost over, 2 minutes to play. That was when it was introduced, just to come and have a feel of the game. So, and here right now is gradually coming into the game, So we don't expect to see the best of Martin Odegaard in this encounter.
Yeah, what an intense half of football. We've seen a very competitive first half between Chelsea and Arsenal in the first half. And looking at Cole Palmer and Nicholas Jackson, looks like there've been a battle of being selfish between these two players in this first half. We've seen them, put themselves in scoreable positions. All that was just needed was a clear-cut passes from either of them, but they've chosen, the otherwise and not, drop a pass. What do you think is going through the mind of these players? Is it that they are thinking of who is going to score first or what?
No, I don't think so, because if you look at it, I at a point when I saw the movement of Cole Palmer and Nicholas, I was about to say these two players, it's like they've actually formed partnership. They've actually formed partnership. They pass the ball to each other. But if you look at it again, those sometimes, to me, I still feel that Nicholas actually has to be so selfish to some extent, but not that greedy. because it's one of the characteristics of every striker. There are some games, there's some opportunity you get, you just bury it. You understand? Because sometimes you want to waste time. Like one, I blame Nicolas Jackson. When he had that ball, it's like he was divided. His attention was divided, whether to go for a goal or to pass. That one, I know he made a mistake for that one. He would have gone for a pass because it was actually blocked. So again, if you look at Kupama, anytime you have, I prefer Kupama to even take those shots because it's even clinical when it comes to finishing than Nicolas Jackson. When he get that beautiful runs, I think it's better for him to go. But to me, it's not selfishness; it's just part of the game.
Okay, you can hear that. That is also just part of the game and not selfishness, according to the gaffer. Yes, he's a gaffer for a reason. So I believe yes, he has seen it all. And talking about the Chelsea side, let's look at the Chelsea bench coming into this game. That was Philip Jorgensen, the goalkeeper, Bernard Badashil, the defender, Tosi Adarabioyo, the defender, Rhys James, the captain, Renato Vega, Angel Fernandez, Michael Modric, João Felix, and Christopher Nkunku. Who do you think should be coming off the bench for Chelsea in the second half? And how soon do you think or do you expect Maresca to be making a substitution in the second half?
I think the players playing so far, they're not doing badly. Not too badly, but I think I'll just expect him to stay up to 70th minute. If there is a change, or maybe there's a one-off player, a player who is tired, you can bring him, or maybe you see a player, maybe you have a change of tactics. Based on that tactics you want to play, you can bring in any of those players. But I think you should also give Mudryk an opportunity also from that wing there, because we saw him in the Carabao Cup. He has been doing very well, and I've been expecting Maresca to bring him to the Premier League, but I don't know why I don't want to feature him. But he's on the bench so far. Nkunku also can be brought in for Nicolas Jackson if he didn't get goal up to the 70th minute. But if Nicolas Jackson get a goal, you can still leave him. Yeah, but if he didn't get, I think you can bring in Nkunku. And again, if you look at Badiashile is a player, much as a player beginning to feel.
Is anyway, I don't really. I won't be a part of.
No. Let me land now. Let me land. You see the Badiashile now. It's a name most Chelsea players don't want to hear right now because they feel that because of just one mistake, they feel
it's not about one mistake. I don't think it's going to be fair saying that it's one mistake that really made Chelsea fans not really to like that player Badiashile. They've been argument that he's sluggish at the back for Chelsea. And we saw that game against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. He was the culprit for 2 goals Chelsea considered that day. So it's not like they've been ash on Badiashile. There's no way Badiashile is coming into this game, for Levi Colwill in this encounter.
Yeah. So if you look at it, I think Nkunku and Modric are those two players. Rhys James can still wait if goes to is okay. Because he's playing very well.
Yeah,
he's giving good account of himself. That's why the fact that he missed a goal, but he's giving good account of himself.
Rhys James has to be managed. Probably that's why the manager didn't choose to start him in this account. And I think Marco Correa has also done fantastically well against what's it called, against the Arsenal midfielder there. Bukayo Saka in this account. It has really been a fantastic one there from Marco Correa. Covering the lapses of Chelsea in the defense there. So as it stands at halftime, 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal, we have a big 4 to 5 minutes still to come in this encounter, and I'm very sure both sides will be going out against each other to try and get the maximum needed 3 points in this encounter to send one of these two sides straight into 21 points on the standings, which is going to put them in third position on the log. They have to take advantage of Manchester City not winning yesterday.
Honestly, they have to. I'm just looking at Arsenal. I say, wow, this is the season Arsenal will have won the Premier League. Because Manchester United, they've lost it and they are trying to pick up their the spoils, So, but it was unfortunate that Arsenal still find themselves in the same position Manchester City find themselves. So how will you win? Look at it now, Chelsea. Anybody that wins this encounter right now will be going to the third position. If it is Chelsea will be going to third. If it is Arsenal will be going to the third position. It's also unfortunate that what is their name? They have actually come to the party this time around. Nottingham Forest.
But they lost to the 3-1.
Yeah, they lost today against Newcastle. They scored the first goal, but and Newcastle responded with 3 goals. So they lost today. So they are beatable anyway. They are beatable. So it's not a threat. But let's see how it goes.
Okay, let's look at the Arsenal's bench. We have Neto, a goalkeeper, Jacob Kiwell, a defender, Zashenko, Mila is on, Lewis Kelly, Mikel Moreno is on the bench, Jorginho, another former Chelsea player on the bench, Leandro Trossard, Ethan Nwaneri, and Gabriel Jesus are the players on the bench. And looking at the players missing for Arsenal, Raheem Sterling can't play against his parent club due to that low situation. We also have Taikiro Tomiyasu, who is out injured. Kieran Tierney is out injured. We also have Ricardo Calafori, who is out injured also. For Chelsea, it's just Jadon Sancho who is out injured out of this encounter. Looking at Jadon Sancho, do you think there's something more to his him not being available for Chelsea? Because the last time we saw him play for Chelsea was that halftime substitution the manager made in that game. I can't remember the game when he was withdrawn at halftime for Chelsea, but ever since then we've not seen him fixture for Chelsea. I was saying whenever Enzo Maresca was asked about him, he said it was a tactical decision not to start not to play what's it called, Jadon Sancho, but it looks more like he's injured from what we're getting from the Chelsea's insiders. Do you think there's more to it between him and the managers, looking at what has happened to him at Manchester United and how he fell out with the managers at Manchester United?
I don't think for now. Well, because we look at it now, what we are getting is that his illness, that is one of the reasons why he has not been featuring. But again, for tactical reason, said by Maresca, it will not be far from the truth, because he as a manager, he know what he's saying right there, But if you look at it, who is Sancho contesting with?
Pedro Neto and Miyako Madrid, and
those players are doing very well. But I would prefer Sancho than them. But Sancho is better.
I actually think he gave a good account of.
Yeah, he's gave a good account. To me, he's better than these players. If he's given that opportunity, I think probably it is what the illness. To me, that's the reason why I think Maresca will not want to.
Yes, we are waiting for the second half feed from our studio in that game between Chelsea and Arsenal. A spirited game, and interesting, a competitive, and a game filled up with tactical brilliance from both manager Enzo Maresca and Mikel Arteta. And talking about these two managers, they have one thing in common. They both from the school of thought of that big man, that bald man, Pep Guardiola, the Manchester City manager. He's actually their boss when it comes to managing.
Yeah, he's a boss. So talking about this Arsenal side, I think one of those players that I've been looking at is this Ethan Nwaneri. I don't know how Mikel Arteta always want to use him in the second half. We saw him in the Carabao Cup. He gave good account of himself. And anytime they come to play like this, he always on the bench. Sometimes to bring him in the 75th minute. But right now, if you look at it, Odegaard is back. Probably we want to rest Odegaard so that I don't pick another injury. I think it's time for him to also introduce him in the second half. Bring out Odegaard, bring in Nwaneri, so that the reason not because Nwaneri is better, so that you can still, give Odegaard more time to heal very well, so that he's not going and injure himself.
Yes, we're waiting for the second half of this encounter. Well, coming into this game, you also talked about something for Chelsea. That has to be Enzo Maresca this season. They've lost to Liverpool, they've lost to Manchester City, and they've struggled. Now they're even struggling a bit against Arsenal. The big sides have found a way out to get goals and defeat Chelsea. And you'll see that happening in this encounter also.
Well, we still have 45 minutes. That's the second half in this encounter. So I can see Arsenal, Chelsea giving good account of themselves. And for the first time, it is possible for Chelsea to break that record of defeating the top flight team in the EPL this 2024 season, because they've not defeated any top flight in this season so far. They struggle with all the top flight, the top five. Let me say the top five. They struggle with them. So let's see if this will be the first, and let's see if Arsenal can even make it worse. And to confirm that what we are saying, that Chelsea, cannot, stand top flight teams.
Well, let's see what happens in the second half of this encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal. We can see the players back onto the pitch and ready to get going for the second half action. Now, what are your expectations in the second half of this game?
Yeah, in the second half, I'm expecting goals. I'm expecting to see goals in the second half, and I'm expecting to see the both teams score in this second half. and the match could end in up to 2.5 goals, up to 3 goals in this encounter. A lot of people don't want to believe it, but that's what I am seeing.
In the second half, 2.5
yes,
goals.
3 goals, yeah.
Wow. Okay, 3 goals for Arsenal.
No, for the both teams.
All right, yeah. We can see the top teams back on our pitch, on our screen. Sorry for this encounter. The yellow carded players are still playing in their part. They're still playing their parts in this encounter. Levico with Pedro Neto, Ben White, all on yellow cards in the first half, and also Noni Madueke joined that list to make it 4 out of 22 players on the pitch who have picked up a yellow card in this encounter. Martin Odegaard yet to get into the thick of action. Looks like a player who is still suffering from match sharpness in this one. Let's see if they'll be giving a better account of himself in the second half. It's Chelsea will be starting play, and they'll be playing from the left side of our screens, while Arsenal will be attacking from the right side of our screen. And yes, Chelsea will starting play in the second half. Sends it back to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. What are your expectations from Chelsea in the second half?
Yeah, I'm expecting Chelsea to continue with the momentum, but again, I think it is time for Chelsea to have another goalkeeper. If there will be any reason why Arsenal will score, it may just be Sanchez in this encounter. You know, sometimes there are balls he's supposed to just hold once instead of punching. You know, instead of pushing it back. You know, sometimes he send it back to the opponent. And if you look at his hold up play, maybe play with the defender, it's not that clinical. You know,
yes, Cole Palmer moving for Chelsea as Thomas Partey to beat a cross into the box there. But David Raya will make a flying save for the Arsenal and makes that look easy there. A well save there from the Arsenal goalkeeper. Made it look so easy.
Sanchez will have punched that ball.
Yeah, probably you're right. He will have actually tried a punch on that ball rather than getting his hand on that that cross from Cole Palmer from Chelsea. It's still 0-0 in that encounter. Both teams are starting from where they stopped in the first half. Let's see if we'll be having more goals in the second half, or if we'll be having the first of many goals in the next 45 minutes of this action. Arsenal with the ball. There is Thomas Partey on the ball, and he holds onto it, drops it straight to the path of William Saliba. Saliba will go out wide, finds Ben White, who is on the yellow card. Ben White chose to go back to the French international. William Saliba finds Gabriel with the ball there for Arsenal. While Gabriel makes out of that, returns it to the goalkeeper, David Raya, the former Brentford goalkeeper and the Spanish international. Will send a long one, tries to play in Kai Havertz with a drop ball there for Arsenal. Chelsea will clear their line, and still Levico on the ball there. Levico will clear the line for Chelsea. Arsenal back in possession. Chelsea regains possession, and it's Marco Correa takes a long clearance, not interested in making errors there. And yes, Pedro Neto on the ball for Chelsea. He has Ben White to beat, chose to go out back to Cole Palmer with the ball, but being sandwiched by 3 Arsenal players, and still find a way to drop it for Pedro Neto. Neto with the ball there and looks inward into the Arsenal defense. Still Chelsea in possession of the ball, chose to go back and finds Marco Correa. Correa to Romeo Lavia back into the middle, finds Wesley Fofana, and Fofana sends it to Malo Gusto. Goes out wide and finds Noni Madueke. Madueke has Junior Timber to beat, and runs straight across the Netherlands international, but straight into the hands of David Raya.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one from Chelsea. They started very well in the second half. Let's see if they can look at that interception by Cucurella. Beautiful. And this is not the first time he's intercepting such a move from.
I don't think there's a need to bring in Enzo Fernandez into this game. Looks like that the transition in the midfield hasn't really, been top notch from Chelsea in the second half.
I think what is his name? Enzo Maresca has explained the reason why he's not mixing Enzo with this midfield, because I don't know why he's doing it, because he said there will be no balance.
No, there will be imbalance. Yeah, because I don't see there's no way you have Romeo Lavia, Moises Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez playing in the middle of the park. That is like having 3 defensive-minded players in the middle. There's no creativity amongst them. But at the time, I think maybe one of Romeo Lavia and Moises Caicedo has to be withdrawn in this game. Wayward shot there from Noni Madueke. We saw the Manchester United player today, score from almost that same situation today, Alejandro Garnacho, but this time around the England international Noni Madueke with a wayward shot there, as that one threatening the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya. What a game of football we are currently having, experiencing at the Stamford Bridge. It's the 49th minute, and it's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal. Arsenal with the ball right now. looks to break out from the defense. There returns it back to the goalkeeper, David Raya, who makes no mistakes and sends a long one onto the part of his teammates. And it's still 0-0. 49 minutes of action.
Yeah, 49 minutes of action, still 0-0. Bukayo Saka from the right now trying to drive through Cucurella, but Cucurella follow him everywhere he goes. Can he defend? Oh, went through two Chelsea players there, and in the moment there, send that one to Declan Rice to Martinelli from the right, from the left wing. He sent that one into the team box, and the player there. Oh, so much weight, and that one run down for a goal kick. Brian White couldn't catch that, couldn't catch up with that, and it's going to be a goal kick to Chelsea at this point.
Straight into the part of Ben White there, but the England international couldn't get onto the end of that ball, and that was a loose ball into the box there. That's all I've be a good chance for Arsenal to get the first goal. Ben White who got 2 goals against Chelsea last season in the reverse of in the first fixture at the Emirates Stadium. It's a goal kick to Chelsea, long on from the Chelsea goalkeeper, tries to play in on the Madueke. Madueke lost possession into the part of Arsenal's player there, and back in place. Arsenal will look to attack against Chelsea, sends it straight to Gabriel Martinelli, but Malo Gusto will intercept that for Chelsea and rolls out for a throw-in to Arsenal. Julian Timber with the ball there, a throw into the Gunners at the 50th minute of action of this encounter, which means we've seen 5 minutes of action in the second half of this game between Chelsea and Arsenal. And Gabriel finds William Saliba. Saliba returns it to Gabriel. Gabriel looks forward there, tries to play in Gabriel Martinelli. Yes, got straight to the players he was destined to, and the beautiful one there from William Saliba, who cuts inward there and plays in Gabriel Martinelli in the parts where he will have won, and straight cuts inward with the ball there. And here might just be a chance for Arsenal, but Chelsea bullied him off the ball there. And yes, Chelsea attacking right now. It's Noni Madueke on the ball. A chance for Chelsea to attack against Arsenal. What will Noni Madueke makes out of it? Returns it and finds Nicholas Jackson. Jackson with the ball for Chelsea. Lost of confidence there, and Chelsea returns it back onto the part of Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto looks inward and finds Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia to Kopama. Kopama returns it back to Romeo, and Romeo looks and finds the Chelsea captain Moises Caicedo, who finds Romeo. Lavia with the ball there for Chelsea, returns it back to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo looks into the defense there, finds Wesley. Wesley to Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi pick a pocket pass there and finds Kopama with the ball. Kopama tries to get himself into the Arsenal box and wins Chelsea a corner kick as William Saliba makes an important block for the Gunners there. It's a corner kick to Chelsea in the 52nd minute. They are not looking threatening from corner kicks. Yeah,
they're not looking threatening. We've seen a number of corner kicks taken today by Chelsea. You know, I was looking at the height of the Arsenal defender. I think to some extent Nicholas Jackson can also match that height. You know, and but I don't know the strength of his lifting up, to get that ball, and corner quickly taken again. You see,
taking there from Chelsea, but was the waste one from the Blues there. Returns it back to the goalkeeper. We hold on to that for Chelsea and finds the captain Moises Caicedo. Caicedo looking wide into the middle. Finds it's Chelsea teammates. Yes, Chelsea attack right now. And says Nicholas Jackson sends it out wide to Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke with a cross into the box with that How did that not go into the back of the net? What a chance for Wesley Fofana. All he needed was a touch there. But he sent it into the roof there, not into the net. What a movement for Chelsea. He should be doing better here.
Yeah, I think I should be doing better. But if you look at him, you also look at it was a struggle between Saliba and him. You know, Saliba, his hands were on him. You know, and these just Arsenal defenders, you look at them, they know how to bully strikers. You know, sometimes they use their body, sometimes they use their hands, sometimes, but they are good anyway. But they are doing it clinically. You know, clinically, look at the way he dispossesses Fofana right now. So. Credit to him.
I'm not giving any credit to him because that was a wasteful. Just like Malo Gusto wasted that chance in the first half.
I mean, credit to the defender, to Saliba for holding on to him.
For holding on to that. Yeah. Yes, Chelsea back in place. Levi Kowi with the ball there. Chelsea go out wide and finds Mark Cucurella. Rolls out for a throw into Chelsea. Mark Cucurella will take a long one and finds Kopama. Kopama will look inward, tries to play in Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea still retains possession in the middle here. He's Moises Caicedo, but it chose that skill actually let him out there. Chelsea lost possession but regains possession. Nani Madueke with the ball there for Chelsea, looks inward and finds Romeo Lavia, who is having another fantastic performance for Chelsea tonight against Arsenal. Sends it straight out wide and finds Pedro Neto. Neto has 2 players to beat, Ben White and Bukayo Saka, but still holds onto the ball for Chelsea. Returns it back into the middle where he finds Marco Correa. Marco Correa finds Cole Palmer with the ball for Chelsea. Still Cole Palmer looks inward, finds Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia will hold onto the ball. Chelsea tries to break open this this Arsenal defense, and Arsenal are really looking stubborn at the back in this one. And here is Pedro Neto with the ball. Yeah, cross into the box from Pedro Neto. About the touch, the weight on that touch is just too much, and just still Chelsea regains possession. Moises Caicedo looking wide and finds Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto with the ball, chose to go back into the middle. Wesley Fofana with the ball for Chelsea, finds Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto, what will he make with the ball there? Cuts inward with the ball, returns it back into the middle, finds Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi go out wide there, finds Pedro Neto for Chelsea. Pedro Neto cuts inward with the ball, has Ben White to beat, but Chelsea returns it back into the middle, finds Marco Correa. Marco Correa to Romeo Lavia. Romeo Lavia finds his Chelsea teammate, and that was almost the chance that Chelsea were finding. Yeah, he's Nani Madueke, steals onto the ball, tries to open up and finds a shooting situation. Yes, Chelsea in possession of the ball, and yes, Kopama with the ball in the box there, and they cross into the box there, but the goalkeeper David Raya is going to gather that comfortably for Arsenal, and it looks like Malo Gusto was brought down there, and the referee says no, that was a fair challenge and allows plays to continue. Arsenal will attack against Chelsea right now and look to create another opening of their own against the Blues in this moment. Here's a moment for Arsenal, sends it straight to Gabriel Martinelli, who has what's Donny thinking there? Cross into the box with that beat for Arsenal, but Marco Correa to the rescue for Chelsea there, and Nani Madueke couldn't hold on to that, couldn't control that for Chelsea, as we are getting straight into the 5th or 6th minutes of action there in this encounter. And you can see, looks like the players are complaining about something there. Looks like, yes, Marco Correa went to tell the manager that the ref that should have been a throw into Chelsea, and looks like the referee actually concurred to that and says that ball actually, looks like Kai Havertz has a lot of blows on him in this game.
Yeah, he says he's bleeding on his head. That's what Cucurella actually went to tell the referee. So look at his head, is bleeding. He should go, and that is the normal thing. And I don't know why Kai Havertz is arguing with the referee. He should be going out. He's arguing with the referee. You are bleeding on your head. You need to go out of the pitch. Look at that. Look at that.
I think he had that injury from the last game. There was a lot of blood on his face during the Arsenal's last game. We are straight. That is a yellow card for Kai Havertz for arguing with the referee when the referee asked him to actually excuse himself from the pitch so he can get himself in this encounter. Here's the way it's looking like. I think I'll be expecting Chelsea to be making a substitution in this second half. Probably bringing Modric in this encounter. Son should be coming into this game for Chelsea because the right wing is looking a bit dead. What's that? What's that from Timber?
Yeah, he wanted to say he wanted to throw the ball.
That should have been a foul throw.
No, he wanted to throw the ball, and the referee was saying something. So that moment, before he could hold to stop that, he was already. Look at it.
Okay, yes, and that has to be the better reason for him to that. He's throwing to Arsenal there. Julian Timber with the ball there for Arsenal and drops it wide into the path of his teammates. Yes, and Martin Odegaard with the ball, lost possession. Malo Gusto will clear the line for Chelsea, but straight halfway into Arsenal. Yes, Gabriel with the ball there, finds his Arsenal teammate Thomas Partey, finds Gabriel Martinelli. Martinelli with the ball there, as a Chelsea player to beat, but cuts himself inward there, finds Gabriel. Gabriel will take a long run with the ball there and beats Chelsea players and finds his teammate there. Arsenal looking to get a corner kick against Chelsea from what I'm taking in this game. And Julian Timber was actually bullied off the ball there by Moises Caicedo, and it's a throw into Arsenal in the 58th minute of this encounter. Really things are really going hard on this pitch right now.
Emotion rising. We expect that what makes looks
like Arsenal looking for corner kick. It looks like it's corner kick they're actually looking for right now, because the players are taking that ball to the corner kick situation. What is this free kick being given? Nicholas Jackson.
That was a needless one.
He should be getting a yellow card here.
It should be a yellow card offense. It was needless.
Not to give him a yellow card in that situation. It's 2-0 as it stands right now at the 58th minute of this game. Arsenal wins themselves a free kick, against Chelsea. It looks like the set piece has been what Arsenal has been looking for in this encounter. We're straight into the 5th and 9th minutes of this encounter. About 1 minute away from 1 hour of football at Stamford Bridge, and it's still 0-0 between Chelsea and Arsenal. A free kick to Arsenal in a promising situation, because every set piece looks like a penalty to Arsenal. You can see the Arsenal players in the box. Yes, they are currently perfecting their movement in the Chelsea box. Yes, let's say the routine there, and has been taken into the balls, but straight into the hands of the Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez, who is going to gather that comfortably for the Chelsea side. And straight steals onto the ball, not in a rush to release that, but drops it straight into the path of Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto with the ball returns it back to Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez will look out wide, finds Levi Kowi. Levi Kowi is on a yellow card with the ball there and looks to break deep and finds on Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto will cut back and returns it to Kopama. Kopama with the ball there, but he has been tilting so much to the left wing, which has been not really been his position. Arsenal wins possession against Chelsea. Looks to attack against the Blues right now. And here might just be a moment for Arsenal to get up the opening goal. And yes, Thomas Partey turning around there, returns it to his Arsenal teammates. Martin Odegaard will pass, and this should be it for Arsenal. Will that be the moment? And that's the first goal. And it's Gabriel Martinelli with the first goal for the Gunners at the 60th minute, at the 1 hour of mark of football. Gabriel Martinelli has silenced down the Stamford Bridge faithfuls. What a goal for Arsenal. What a moment for the Gunners. It's 1-0 the lead right there. Deservedly, they got their first goal in this game. What a way to start this game. What was the goalkeeper doing there?
Yeah, like I said before, that one of the reasons why Chelsea will concede the goal is because of the goalkeeper. Look at the covering of that position. Two players were already, but I will not believe. Look at the position where Martinelli.
This is not the first time. This is not the first time we've ever seen Chelsea, conceding from overhead or pass, in the EPL. But I think they really need to do something about the defense.
Look at it. Look,
where were the defenders?
Where were the defenders? They were all packed. They were all packed to the. They were all packed to the right.
It gave a lot of openings to the Arsenal players, and that was the Chelsea player there, Levi Kowi, keeping Martinelli in check. Look at the goalkeeper.
Look at you see. I told you.
What was that in the all of that space you are living? Good pass there from Martin Odegaard. That is what Arsenal fans has really.
Okay, look at his covering. Look at his covering.
What was he covering?
I said the reason why Chelsea will call Martin. I was saying it. Sanchez would be one of the reasons why
you don't open up yourself like
look at it. Look at that.
You should be covering up.
You should be covering up. Other players are already in this position. Should be covering up that position.
There's no covering up from him there. Look at that. You just open up for the goal there, and that was a well-deserved goal for Arsenal against Chelsea. What a way to start and open up this game. And finally, we have the first goal. Gabriel Martinelli with a goal against Chelsea in the second counter. It's 1-0 Arsenal leading up to expectation.
Look at the Arsenal defense. Actually, they were actually disorganized. They all packed their way. Look at the recovery rate for the Arsenal defense was poor. For Chelsea defense was poor. The recovery for them to come back, they were so slow. They had to be very fast about it. And that was the reason why Arsenal actually got that.
Okay, it's looking like it's going to go from bad to worse for Chelsea, because it's at Arsenal's advantage right now. They'll be going straight into the top 3. Should they win this game, returns it back to Robert Sanchez, who was the culprit for that Arsenal goal. And yes, Chelsea in the heart of the midfield there. Moises Caicedo who finds Marco Correa. Marco Correa returns it back to Levi Kowi. Back in place, Chelsea attacking right now, looking for their own opening to get a goal against this Arsenal side. Then that should be a free kick to Arsenal. Pedro Neto needs to be careful not to get a second yellow card and is sending off in this encounter.
Yeah, I need to be very careful. And Michael Oliver has already done justice to this game today. He has been fair enough, and he has been getting the officiating right today. And you look at it. Right now, Chelsea will be in haste. They will be in haste to get a goal here.
Okay, do you actually see them coming back in this game?
Of course, Chelsea can get a goal. I see both teams getting a goal here, and I see this game recording like 3 goals, or like over 2.5 goals in this encounter. No, but it's not still over. We are just in the 62nd minute. We still have like 25 minutes to play, and those 2 goals can come within that period of time.
As let's say if Arsenal we getting more goals, I guess Chelsea in this encounter still about 28 minutes to go in this one, because we're just getting straight into the 63rd minute. A corner kick to Arsenal. Yeah, might just be the moment that we're waiting for. Yeah, might just be a chance for them to get their second goal against Chelsea. You can see William Saliba, you can see Gabriel, you can see Partey, Timber, Kai Havertz all in the box. And they'll form that their routine right now. Let's see if Arsenal will be making this good. We're making a good chance of this moment. Bukayo Saka standing on this corner kick situation. He has assisted Arsenal for about 2 or 3 goals in the EPL from corner kick situations. Yes, on the England international. Look at the Arsenal players where they are standing right now. Let's see if they'll be making good use of that. And it looks like there's collision between Gabriel and Pedro Neto in the box. And Gabriel is the focal man that the Arsenal players are looking for with this corner kick. And you can see Pedro Neto. Why is Pedro Neto marking?
He knows he's the danger man.
As Gabriel.
He knows he's the danger
Gabriel
man.
makes his way into the box.
Oh, look at that! Look at that moment! My God!
Yes,
and it's a moment of counter.
Break out on the counter there. Should be sending that into the middle, but Chelsea go back. Each time Arsenal attack from the corner kicks, it's always with fear against the opponents. And they've looked they've looked a bit sharp in the second half and got the other set goal. And we're straight into the 65th minute. 25 more minutes to go in the second counter. It's still Arsenal leading 1-0 against Chelsea. Chelsea back in possession. Wesley Fofana, who was also found wanting for that Arsenal's goal by Gabriel Martinelli. Chelsea attacking right now. And yeah, he moves forward there, but the referee says it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea. And this time around, Declan Rice covers very well, properly for Arsenal, as Chelsea looks to attack for 1 goal in this encounter. Pedro Neto with the ball there for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? Sends a long cross, tries to feed in Noni Madueke straight into the path of Noni Madueke, who has also been a bit wasteful for Chelsea in this encounter. A cross from Noni Madueke, but to an Arsenal player who clears the lines properly for Arsenal. Chelsea back in possession, sends it back into the path of Malo Gusto. Malo Gusto with the ball, chose to go back to the goalkeeper, Robert Sanchez. Robert Sanchez drops it for Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill looks inward, lost possession for Chelsea. And here might just be a chance for Arsenal. Odegaard with the ball there, looks inward into the defense. Here might just be a goal for Arsenal, but that shot was met by a responsive Chelsea defense. And Levi Colwill will clear his blushes there, sends it out wide, but still onto the part of Arsenal, who are growing momentum in this one against Chelsea and looking to make it a game over in this one. Should they get a second goal in this game? And yeah, might just be a long run from Arsenal. Julian Timber with the ball there, beats his man there, cross long shot. Oh, what a shot there from the Netherlands international. Oh, that was a shot full of timber, full of caliber there, but couldn't get it into the back of the net. Look at that run from the Netherlands defender there. The goalkeeper was almost beaten there, but that shot also beats up the goalpost and not going to go. Looks like it's an injury situation. Romeo Lavia is currently down, and looks like he'll be receiving treatment. Looks like he has. Looks like his hamstring again.
Wow. We just hope it's not a serious one, and let's see if he can continue in this one. Looking at the way Arsenal is coming into this game, they're looking more dangerous right now in the second half. That was a good score. Look at the openings. Look at the openings from the goalkeeper. He should be blocking the other side.
What was he thinking? For Christ's sake.
And you can see Martinelli, the goal scorer, is also happy. And you can see David Raya all talking to themselves at this point. Let's see what the time is right now. This is the 66th minute of the game. We're having 24 minutes to play to full time.
He has built a great game. We're going to see Chelsea preparing substitutions, couple or triple substitutions, and being prepared by Chelsea. It looks like Miyako Modric will also be thrown into this game, but we can see Enzo Fernandez being ready to be thrown into this encounter. We are waiting to see what he'll be bringing into this game. Romeo Lavia has been withdrawn and looks like he won't be able to continue this encounter. Miyako Modric also been prepared to be thrown into this game, and looks like that might just be the end of the game for Noni Madueke, who I suspect, yes, it's Noni Madueke being withdrawn, and is Miyako Modric who has been thrown into this game. Disappointing performance from Noni Madueke all through this encounter. Wasteful affair from the Chelsea winger. But let's see what Miyako Modric will be bringing into this game for the remaining 23 minutes of this action. It's still 1-0 Arsenal lead at the 68th minutes of this encounter. Chelsea will start play from goal kick, sends it straight into the path of his teammates. Yes, Chelsea breaking out from the defense there. Still look to go break out in this encounter. Yes, Marco Correa with the ball there, returns it back to the part of Levi Colby. Levi Colby will hold on to that for Chelsea, finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana with the ball for Chelsea, 68 minutes of action. They need a big comeback in this one, I guess that's now. Levi Colby with the ball, looks inward, finds Moises Caicedo, where returns it back to Wesley Fofana. Fofana will take a long run with the ball there for Chelsea as he approaches the Arsenal defense, and this should be a free kick to Chelsea. The referee allows players to continue. He says, yes, that is a free kick, as Kai Havertz has just given out a free kick to Chelsea. Yeah, might just be a moment of brilliance from Chelsea, but who is going to take it and who is going to score it? That is the question.
Yeah. For finals, he looking like a defensive attacker. He knows how to run between these midfielders. He run and they pursue him. We saw the movement, the other movement he made. Yeah, he's a threat to the Arsenal defense. He has been doing well so far, and let's see what Enzo Fernandez brings to the party. One hell of a midfielder there. Let's see what he brings to the party.
Cross into the box. There is still Chelsea in possession of the ball. And here's still a moment of brilliance for Chelsea in the box. Here is Miyako Modric with the cross. But still Chelsea presented without Neto with the ball there and shapes up himself for a cross for a corner there. And without eluded the Chelsea players and not going to go straight against the goalkeeper. And it's a corner kick to Chelsea against Arsenal. But Chelsea takes a short one there. Cross into the box with that big moment for Chelsea. Oh, but that eluded the Chelsea player in the box there. But Malo Gusto will gather that for Chelsea. Who's onto the ball for Chelsea there. Returns it back into the middle. Finds his captain Moises Caicedo. Caicedo looking well and finds Pedro Neto. Neto with the ball finds Angel Fernandez, who has just been thrown into this game to replace Romeo Lavia. Find the back to Enzo! Pedro Neto! What a killer! What a goal from Pedro Neto! What a one fight there from the Portuguese. A goal there out of nowhere. Pedro Neto with the equalizer for Chelsea at the 70th minute of mark. What a goal! What a strike there!
What a strike from the midfield! He ran through them. Look at that ballistic shot from the left foot. That was an exciting one. The Vieira never saw that coming. He never saw that coming. It took him out of surprise. He never expected it. He surprised him there with that shot, and that one just went to the back of the net. Like I said before, I see both teams scoring in this encounter, and like I said before, I see 3 goals coming in the second half. We're gradually getting there.
Yeah, you can say that again, that we're getting there. What a movement there. Look at that pass from Angel Fernandez to pick out on Pedro Neto's run. And that beautiful shot there from the Portuguese. There was nothing the Arsenal defenders could do there. And there was nothing the Arsenal goalkeeper, David Raya, could do about that. That wasn't a defensive error. Look at this. I think Noni Madueke should be going to the bench. Because look at the shift from Pedro Neto since they moved to that right position. And look at that goal. A sheer brilliance there from the Portuguese for Chelsea's equalizer. And you can see what it means to Enzo Maresca and his boys. About 21 more minutes to go in this encounter as Chelsea equalized against Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, 1-1 right now. 1-1 right now. Gradually getting to that point. Good substitution from Maresca. Look at the way he twerked things. For Chelsea. And right now he's paying off. Look at that. Now you can see Pedro. Pedro played deep a little bit. Not like he played from the wings. He played deep.
I actually miss Sancho in this Chelsea.
Yeah.
I actually miss what's Sancho brings to the game in this encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal. What a game of football we are currently having. With Chelsea 1, Arsenal 1. A game of football, beautiful one there. What a pass from Angel Fernandez. We have to give it there to the Argentina international for that Chelsea goal.
Again, you see that Declan Rice is out. He's on the bench right now. So I think there's another opportunity for Chelsea to make use of that position right now. But let's see again. It is Arsenal asking all the questions. Let's see if Kai Havertz will be able to get a goal. He got one, but it was adjudged an offside. And at the point when he got that goal, he was celebrating. I thought he would not have celebrated because Kai Havertz. Yeah, it was once
when he scored last season, he actually celebrated.
It was a Chelsea player, so I think
he scored last season and he also celebrated. So I think they are used to that. Yeah, might just be that's went across the goal post.
Merino.
All he needed was a touch from Merino. What a pass into the box there from Bukayo Saka. Beat Miyako Modric. That pass eluded all the players and also eluded the Arsenal player on rushing Merino from getting a touch onto that. All he needed was just a touch. And that will have gone into the back of the net. And it reminds me of that what happened between that Chelsea and Liverpool game when Chelsea equalized against Liverpool and Liverpool got an immediate response against Chelsea. And yes, Chelsea were breaking out from the defense there. Miyako Modric with the ball there, and he was actually brought down there. Sorry, that was Kopama brought down there by Thomas Partey, and it's a free kick to Chelsea. And Chelsea will want to take that as quick as possible, but just to leave that to the Chelsea defender. Marco Correa and Leverkusen being called into action there. Leverkusen with the ball there for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? Takes a long run there, tries to play in Nicholas Jackson, who has been absent in this game. I think Chelsea should be making that substitution. Taking Nicholas Jackson out of this game might just be a needed one for Chelsea. Arsenal will look to attack against Chelsea right now. Is Bukayo Saka with the ball there, asks Marco Correa to beat, and looks to beat the Spaniards, and chose the pass there and finds his captain. Another pass. This might just be the moment for Arsenal. To the back of the net. Marino again for the second time. Each time Martin Odegaard gets hold of the ball, his passes, the way he floats it into the balls, is always a big threat against the Chelsea defenders. You just have to give it to the Norwegian player. That is one of the reasons why he was adjudged as the best player, best EPL ranked player in the Ballon d'Or 2024 Ballon d'Or ranking there. And that is going to be a throw into Arsenal, and gradually the Gunners are threatening against Chelsea, looking for that second goal in this one. It's the 75th minute of action. It's still 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal at the Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, still 1-1. Yeah, still 1-1. Look at that was one of those reasons why Arsenal is in this position, because of his injury. He missed a lot of games, and Arsenal struggled when it was away. Look at the link-up plays. Look at the passes he's giving to the Arsenal, and it's looking Arsenal looking good in this encounter. And again you see Havertz with his black bandage on his head. After that bleeding, the referee had to call on the team doctors to attend to him.
Yes, I'm back in play. Yes, Chelsea back in this action between Chelsea and Arsenal. There's a moment of brilliance already. Still 1-1. Yeah, might just be a chance for a second goal for Chelsea. And yes, Nicholas Jackson! Right, the start against Chelsea. And that goal will stand for Chelsea there. What a movement there from Nicholas Jackson. Pull that into the back of the net. But the referee says that is an offside. Rightly given there. Look at the timing of his run there. There's no need to be giving a yellow card there, because the flag didn't go up until after.
Another thing again, we have to give credit to Nicholas Jackson, because it was last season we would have missed this goal even. But look at him, so composed, and they got this goal. These are I can count 5 goals like this he missed last season. But this one is getting it.
Okay, go to the comment section. Mary Olubodi to the guys in the studio. Chelsea is a shameless team, thinking they can withdraw this game in their own home ground. We definitely win this up, Gunners. Yeah, well done, Partey. Boss of the midfield. Martinelli must up his finishing skills. He's no longer a baby. Odegaard returns is evident, even though he's here to hit stop here. Mary Olubodi, my prediction is Chelsea 0, Arsenal 0. Go boys, you can do better. I know you will make us proud. We also have a meeting. Budu. Good evening, you guys are doing a great job. Arsenal and Chelsea is always derby game. 2 London clubs. Yes, we know that it's always a big affair when these two sides face off against each other in the EPL. That is why we are having this classic performance from these two sides in this encounter. Chelsea regains possession of the ball, looks inward into the middle of the park as they look to attack against Arsenal. Pedro Neto being called into action right now, and he has Julian Timber to beat. He caught inward with the ball there, beats him, and it goes for a collar there, but easily blocked by Kai Havertz. And Arsenal looks to attack against Chelsea. The referees flag that off, and it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Would that be a red card to the Chelsea Leverkusen? But the referee allows that to fly, and it's going to just be a free kick to Arsenal in the 77th minute of this encounter. 13 more minutes to go in regulation time. Whoever scores now might just win this game.
Yeah, whoever scores now, we have an edge in this game. I think looking at what Chelsea is doing with what is his name, Neto is doing right there. It's like there's a way.
You have to understand. We have just have to ask this question. Why is what's it called? Nani Madueke starting for Chelsea these days? Because That was disappointing for 60 minutes 60-minute performance from Nani Madueke in this encounter. You know, you look at what the Arsenal's player are bringing into this encounter against Chelsea, and you ask yourself, what are the Chelsea players doing? Robert Sanchez with the ball there for Chelsea in the 78th minute of this encounter. A long one from the Chelsea goalkeeper tries to play in Miracle Modric, but that's when we get into the Ukrainian international, and it's still Arsenal in the middle of the park there. That is Thomas Partey with the ball there and sends a long one, but couldn't beat Malo Gusto, who gets hold of the ball. Malo Gusto drops that straight into the path of Nicholas Jackson, and Nicholas Jackson with a cross, aimless cross there.
Is that the cross?
There was no Chelsea player in the balls there, and Saliba will get hold of that. Merino with the ball there beats off the challenge from Angel Fernandez as Arsenal looks to attack against Chelsea right now, and they'll look to go out for the breaker and get out that second goal against the Blues. Yeah, back in the fence there is Gabriel with the ball, returns it back to the goalkeeper David Raya for Arsenal as we approach the 79th minute. 11 more minutes to go in this encounter.
Yeah, 11 more minutes to go in this encounter. To me, I think I will still expecting one more goal in this encounter so far. But who to get it, I don't know. But both teams are looking good so far. And right now, it is Arsenal building momentum. Yeah, attacking, trying to drive into the team box. You look at this man.
This is the goal. This is the goal. Oh, what a movement there from Arsenal. We couldn't put that into the back of the net. And straight back to Thomas Partey. Partey finds his Arsenal teammate. Yes, Arsenal. Odegaard has been the architect of everything for Arsenal in this encounter. Beautiful performance from Martin Odegaard. Sends it to Bukayo Saka. Saka with the ball there and uses his body to beat out and dummy. Oh, yeah, might just be a moment for Arsenal. Long one there. But the Chelsea goalkeeper is going to gather that. It's not going to be a corner kick. They won't be getting that. And it's still the Chelsea goalkeeper who will gather and hold on to that. Yes, we are approaching the 80th minute of action. It looks like Bukayo Saka has just picked up something there.
He's looking injured right now. And there's one player who, like we said, always is overused in Arsenal. And right now, who will be coming in for him? I don't know how who is having a yellow card here. Yeah, Mike Oliver is showing a yellow card to which player? To Cucurella for what? Maybe for complaining. I don't know. So, but the Bukayo Saka is still down.
So Marco Correa for complaining. The Chelsea player is still not having any of that, and still, making his decision being known to the referee. It looks like that should have been a free kick to Arsenal. Yes, it looks like that was a free kick. That's a free kick. It was that the hit that was actually being given a yellow card for. Let's see. We're straight into the 80th minute. There's 10 more minutes to go in this encounter. And it's still 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal. And Arsenal will be looking to get themselves back into the lead in this one. They got the first goal through Gabriel Martinelli, and Chelsea equalized through Pedro Neto. Beautiful shot to keep this game 1-1. Arsenal's making substitution, and it's Gabriel Jesus who has been thrown into this game as Bukayo Saka has been withdrawn. Looks like he could himself an injury in that encounter, and that is the face the Arsenal fans won't want to behold in this encounter. For the remaining 9 minutes, Arsenal will have to play without Bukayo Saka, but Gabriel Jesus has been thrown into this game.
Yeah, he has been thrown into this game. We saw him in the last encounter where Chelsea played. Arsenal defeated Chelsea. He got a goal in that encounter against Chelsea. So he's back again. Let's see. For long now, he's having a drought of goal. He has not been scoring goal for Arsenal. So let's see if today will be a different story. Well, although we saw him score in the Carabao Cup, but we expect him to be getting goals in the EPL too.
Oh yeah, so let's see what we're bringing into this encounter there. As Chelsea also aiming to get a victory over Arsenal, and Arsenal also aiming to get one over Chelsea in this encounter. Who is going to get the victory? Or both teams are going to share the spoils in this encounter. Let's see, is it going to be a free kick to Chelsea there? Miracle Modric being brought down there, and the free kick to Chelsea. Merino was the culprit. Chelsea almost taking a fast one on Arsenal there, but the referee has on play to be restored in the middle. And yes, going to be a substitution for Chelsea. Is the captain there, talking about Rhys James will be thrown in for Malo Gusto at the 82nd minute of this encounter. Is there any need for taking out Malo Gusto for Rhys James?
I don't think there is need. I don't think there is need, because with Gusto there's balance there. You know what I'm saying? With Gusto
they might be ending this game with an imbalance defense line, and I just hope at the end of the day it won't come to hurt them. Let's see what he will bring into this game for the remaining 8 minutes of this encounter. Rhys James with his first piece of action drops it straight to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto returns it back to the Chelsea captain Rhys James. Rhys James tries to beat his former Chelsea teammates. They both won the UEFA Champions League at Chelsea, and that is back into the part of his Chelsea teammate. Chelsea will look to attack right now. And yeah, he's long run there. Will he be getting onto the ball there? And yes, Arsenal defender there. The goalkeeper coming to clear the line because there was no way that was not going to get to Miyako Modric. Modric was going to get to that ball there. He has the pace to bond there. Yes, Chelsea attacking through Enzo Fernandez. Fernandez will drop it straight into the path of Moises Caicedo. Caicedo look out wide there, drops one for Pedro Neto, the goal scorer for Chelsea. Pedro Neto has Julian Timber to beat, and the Portugal international holds onto the ball there, still tries to beat Pedro Neto, but finally returns the pass into the path of his Chelsea captain Rhys James. Rhys James with the ball there, drops one for his teammate there. It's going to be advantage Chelsea. And yes, Chelsea attacking against Arsenal. And yes, onto the moment. Will it be getting the goalkeeper to the rescue? And still Chelsea in that moment there. Back to the goalkeeper as Nicholas Jackson couldn't get the needed touch on that ball there. And straight into the 84th minute of this encounter. What a way to end this encounter. Still 1-1 between both sides, but the game is gradually getting interesting.
Yeah, game gradually getting interesting. We saw Rhys James coming on, and he, from the back line, he's going for a goal. He's going for a goal. I wonder what is possible.
I still keep on asking, and I'm not getting the answers. Why Nicholas Jackson, still keeps on playing 90 minutes? We've not really seen much from him in this encounter. He has been almost absent in the whole of this encounter to me.
Well, I think he's probably still giving Maresca the positional play you want in this game, and one of those reasons. But you can't count him out. His presence is felt, but he has not actually gotten that opportunity, given the fact that
don't give us now free kick. Moises Caicedo.
Given the fact that Arsenal has good one of the best centre backs in the world in EPL. Let me say in EPL. So for Nicolas Jackson to find it easy would be very difficult. So probably that's one of the reasons why he has not been fed as much as expected.
Okay, as it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal in a promising position, and the captain Martin Odegaard and Trossard standing on this free kick situation for Arsenal. And here is where they can look dangerous again. You can see the formation. The routine is always looking dangerous because you can see where the Arsenal players actually put themselves. Here might just be a moment for Arsenal, and sends it into the cross, into the box here. Still a moment against Chelsea. Chelsea will break out to it on the counter. Arsenal regains possession against the Blues, and the referee says there was an armball there, and it's going to be advantage Chelsea. Free kick to Chelsea in that situation, in that moment there. It's still 1-1 right there at the 84th minute of call as we are approaching the 85th minute. 5 more minutes to go in regulation time. 2 goals in the second half is just what puts just the 2 goals we've seen in this game, for Christ's sake. And it's still 1-1 at the 86th minute. 4 more minutes to go in regulation time.
Yeah, 4 more minutes to go in regulation time. So let's see who is going to get the goal here, but we're still expecting additional time in this encounter. So we'll be hoping to see like 8 to 9 minutes to be played in this encounter. So it is still both sides sizing each other.
Okay, as I was still 1-1 there. Both sides are coming all out against each other to try and see if they can work out that winner in this game. But it looks like Arsenal has an advantage over Chelsea, attacking against the Blues. Tries to drop a long one to Pedro Neto, but the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya will gather that for Arsenal as they look to lead to attack from the defense against Chelsea. It's 86 minutes. We're approaching the 87th minute, which will leave us with about 3 more minutes to go in regulation time. William Saliba with the ball for the Gunners at the heart of the defense. Got inward with the ball there. Finds the captain. Kai Havertz. A long one tries to play in Trossard, but easily got into the Belgium international. Trossard with the ball, beats on Pedro Neto off the ball there. Arsenal will look to attack but lost possession. Chelsea with the long one tries to play in his Chelsea teammate Nicholas Jackson, but the goalkeeper David Raya, a fantastic ball playing goalkeeper, came to the rescue for the Gunners there. Arsenal will turn defense into attack there, and here is Leandro Trossard there. He has Wesley Fofana to beat. I'll trust him to beat him there. Wesley Fofana, Leandro Trossard with the ball. Yeah, it might just be a moment for the Gunners there. But that shot, that pass, that touch actually eluded the Arsenal player. Just will break out with the ball there. And here's the captain. Oh, what's that? Confusion for Chelsea in this encounter as Arsenal breaking the pressure to Chelsea, and it looks like that pressure might actually materialize into a goal for the Gunners as they look to attack against Chelsea again in this one. And here's Arsenal with the ball there, beats his man there, and here might just be a moment with that beat. Oh, what a chance there! How did that go to the back of the net? And that will be the question asked there. But fantastic save from the Chelsea goalkeeper there. To the Gunners, they go there. But Leandro Trossard with the follow up there, completely actually lost that. But looks like they'll have been a call there. That might have been an offside call. Kai Havertz with the first one, Leandro Trossard with the follow up, but couldn't put it into the back of the net. The Chelsea goalkeeper firstly being called into action. Trossard just skied that into the tiny air, and that was the chance. Out that chance went begging in the 88th minutes of this action. Chelsea has withdrawn Nicholas Jackson in this one. Is Christopher Nkunku who has been thrown into this encounter for the remaining 2 minutes of this encounter, and I think this substitution should have come in at least around 60th minutes of this game.
Yeah, I was expecting that substitution to come in the 70th minute, but to me it's not. It's not, maybe it's not too late, but at all, it's bad, So look at that moment, beautiful one for Sanchez. I think we give him his flower, give him his credit for that. He actually spread himself. Spread himself, and that one came to his chest, and it was deflected off the ball. So that was a beautiful one. But the worst is the rebounds that was taken. That was a wayward shot by it was a Trossard.
Yeah, it looks like it has been a disappointing performance from Cole Palmer. It looks like he's quietly tired, or is it that the game just swallowed the Chelsea midfielder?
Yeah. So it is still on in the center circle there, and then Thomas Partey. If you look at it, the right back of Chelsea is, I think that's where it's mostly used by Arsenal right now. It's like they see something there, and that's
Reece James.
Yeah.
He's just coming back from injury, and I don't really expect that substitution made by Enzo Maresca.
I don't expect
it. Out Malo Gusto in that encounter for Reece James, who has been thrown into this game. We are straight into the 90th minute mark of this encounter. Chelsea will look to attack right now. What was that? And back in play there is Modric, who got hold of the ball, and it should be the referee says it's going to be a throw into Arsenal. Ben White will pick that up, and Arsenal will look to attack against Chelsea in the dying embers of this encounter. And steals off to it in the middle of the park. We're straight into the 90th minute of this encounter. Arsenal attacking against Chelsea. Might just be a moment of brilliance from the Gunners. Will they be getting a late goal against Chelsea in this one? Still 1-1 at the Stamford Bridge. The last time the both played at Stamford Bridge, it also ended 2-2 in that encounter. But it was Arsenal coming back to grab a late 1 point in that one, but this time around it was Arsenal who got the first goal, and Chelsea grabbing the equalizer. Chelsea will look to break out on the counter right now against Arsenal. Will this be a moment of brilliance for the Blues there, and sends it straight to Mirko Modric. Modric will cut in with the ball there, holds it for Chelsea, turns it in the middle, finds Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer finds Moises Caicedo as Chelsea attack against Arsenal. Moises Caicedo will go out wide with the ball there, finds Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the ball for the Blues. What will he make out of that? Asks Julian Timber to beat, but chose to go inward into the middle and finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana finds Levi Colwill, and it's 5 minutes additional time added by the center referee in this one. So we have about 5 more minutes to play in additional time. 5 more minutes for both teams to find the late winner in this one. Moises Caicedo with the ball for Chelsea. What will he make out of this? And still holds onto the ball, looks into this middle and finds Wesley Fofana. Fofana goes back to the goalkeeper, and Chelsea goalkeeper Robert Sanchez with the ball goes out wide and finds Levi Colwill. Levi Colwill with the ball for Chelsea, takes a long one into the middle of the park, tries to play in Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku drops hold of the ball. The referee spotted an infringement against William Saliba, the French international, who brought down the Chelsea's French striker Christopher Nkunku. Chelsea will look to attack right now, sends out wide. Pedro Neto have seen a lot of the ball since moving to the right wing for Chelsea, and they cross into the box from Pedro Neto with that beat, but straight into the hands of the Arsenal goalkeeper David Raya, who is going to gather that and looks to send that out immediately for Arsenal. And looks like Cole Palmer should be doing better there.
Yeah. No, it's not Cole Palmer. It's not Cole Palmer. He came in.
Yeah, there's nothing he was going to do there. Arsenal will break out against Chelsea right now in the dying embers. The pressure is mounting on both sides this time around as they're looking to get a winner in this one. Leandro Trossard with the ball there. Goes round the Chelsea the midfielder there, Cole Palmer. And it might just be a chance for Arsenal. Being broken out there. It's going to be a corner kick to Arsenal. And what the Gunners really want and is the second minute of additional time. And it's a corner kick to Arsenal in the second minute of extra time.
Yeah, corner kick. Let's see what come out of this corner kick. Yeah, and it's Odegaard, who actually worked that one out, In fact, his presence in the Arsenal squad is really bringing a lot of pressure to Chelsea right now. But let's see this corner kick. We've seen numbers of corner kick taken by Arsenal that has not actually yielded any result. Yeah. But let's see if they're going to get one here today.
Okay, this time around they chose a short one there and in the box with a beat.
Oh, that was a good defensive work there.
Still being played by the Gunners there. And that is an infringement. Offside against Arsenal. 3rd minute of 5 minutes additional time. I think the Chelsea players are really going to take a draw in this one as a proper result, because as it looks like now, it looks like the pressure is really mounting in this one. 3rd minute of 5 minute additional time. Chelsea will look to attack against Arsenal right now, and Arsenal enjoying every fair share of attack against Chelsea. Levi Colwill with the ball, looks inward into Mayfield, finds Moises Caicedo back in play, back to Wesley Fofana with the ball for Chelsea, looks inward and finds his Chelsea teammate Moises Caicedo with the ball for Chelsea as Chelsea looks to initiate an attack against Arsenal. And what would they make out of this? Sends it into a pocket of fouls there. Here's Miyako Modric with the ball there. Chose to come inward into the Arsenal box. A cross into the box, but the weight on that cross was too much for the Chelsea player to get onto that. Arsenal will look to break out on the counter. Good work there from Moises Caicedo. Yeah. And you can see the reaction from the Chelsea midfielder there. We are straight into the 4th minute of 5 minute additional time. Arsenal will look to break out again against Chelsea. And yeah, he's the captain there. Is that him? No.
That's Martinelli.
Martinelli there. Sends it into the middle. Arsenal attacking against Chelsea. Still looking for that moment here. Marco Correa regains possession for Chelsea. Cuts inward with the ball there. Coming inward there. And that should be a free kick to Chelsea. That should be a yellow card to the Arsenal player. And the referee says that is a free kick. And it's a yellow card. That should be a yellow card to Martin Odegaard. Straight into the 4th minute of 5 minute additional time. And still 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah, still 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal. And it's any moment from now, I think it's like we're not going to see more goals here. But
no, there's still time to go. 1 minute to go is still a lot of time.
Is it 1 minute?
Football. Yes, we still have about 1 minute. So we're just getting straight into the 5th minute of action.
All right, let's see what comes out of this. I think Chelsea have actually rose to the party too. They've actually upped their game.
It has been an improved performance from Chelsea. And yes, Miyako Modric, but wins himself a throw-in for Chelsea as we're straight into the last minute of this action. I think Chelsea will look at himself that yes, it was Robert Sanchez who actually gave them out in this one, because that should have been a game, an opportunity. He should be blocking his defense line properly there. It's going to be goal kick to Arsenal as Marco Correa wasn't giving a free kick for that fall there, and Arsenal will look to initiate a last attack against Chelsea in this encounter. This might just be the last piece of attack from the Gunners against the Blues, who are still trying to keep Arsenal at bay so that they don't go out to attack against them in this dying embers of this encounter. About 6 seconds straight into the last minute of this encounter. We are going straight into it, and that is the last piece of attack from the Gunners in this moment. We are straight into the 5+ minutes. Yes, don't forget, it's always a minimum time as Arsenal will look to attack against Chelsea this time around and look to get a winner in this encounter. It's late into this encounter. Arsenal with a chance there to get that late winner with a beat.
Hey! God, what a miss!
What a miss, and that should just be the end of this game. That looks like it's the last piece of attack. An opportunity for Arsenal.
But that would have been an offside even.
That won't be upside down. No. I think there was a block on that. There was a touch on that. Looks like there was a touch on that from someone.
And that is the final whistle. The match have ended.
Okay, finally that is how this game ended at Stamford Bridge. It's ended of 1-1 draw between Arsenal and Chelsea, and both teams have to share the spoils in this one. Wow, what a coverage here from our studios at Premier Sport Fan Center. Interesting game, entertaining piece of action at Stamford Bridge between Chelsea and Arsenal. Full time, it's 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-1. Yeah, 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal. And again, right now, the Women Champions League, African CAF Women Champions League ongoing. The Edo Queens right now are leading CB of Ethiopia 2-0. First goal scored by SCN, and the second goal was scored by the Nigerian Folashado Jamilusi. One hell of a striker.
We saw a good hat-trick for Nigeria against Algeria in the second, in the return leg of that those two friendly matches. great footballer. One striker that we are all looking, to come in straight into the Super Falcons.
Yeah,
So, maybe the biggest replacement for Oshoala.
Yeah.
We have a caller on the program. Yes, let's pick this call and see which call and what he has to say about this encounter between Chelsea and Arsenal. Hello. Hello, good evening. Your name, please, and where are you calling from? Hello, good evening.
Yeah, it's Ben.
Mr. Ben, good evening. Welcome back to the program. It ended 1-1 between Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yes.
And
we should have had the 3 points, but I think Ruben Sanchez actually is better against Chelsea. For a couple of games that we're playing now, he's the one that is actually, telling us out, and that is so unfortunate.
Yeah, it's so unfortunate because it looks like a winnable game for Chelsea. We saw Noni Madueke being withdrawn from this game, and ever since he left the pitch, Chelsea came to life in this encounter. Do you think maybe Enzo Maresca should be taking that decision of putting Noni Madueke on the bench?
I think it is that he's a first-team player, and he's not putting in much effort like he should because he knows he was going to be picked. So he's the best for some time, and create competition between him and what's his name. He's probably going to beat us,
Okay, it looks like the future is actually bright for Chelsea.
Yeah, you say what?
I think it looks like the future is actually bright for Chelsea.
The future is very bright. That I can tell you. It's very, very bright.
Yeah, okay, yes. That will be the last piece of action in the EPL this week because the international break comes. I think they'll be having good run of games after the international break. Winnable games for Chelsea. They're currently sitting third on the EPL table, and it looks like, yes, they might actually be qualifying for the UEFA Champions League with the way things are going.
I think that is actually it should be a compulsory thing for them with how much they have put in the squad, the players and what they have. They should be able to go in for that.
Okay, yes, and thank you, Mr. Ben, for calling in at the end of the program. But your prediction didn't come to pass. I thought that prediction would have come true. I was going to give you $100 if Chelsea had won this game, but fortunately, Chelsea didn't win it.
No play.
So it's a pleasure having you, Mr. Ben.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, guys.
All right, Mr. Ben. How do you? Okay,
all right. What your final take? The gaffer.
All right, very interesting match, intense match. Both team came to the party. I think the both team have a long way to go this season. I see these two teams in the top 4.
Okay,
I see.
Okay, that is about how much we can take on Premier Sports Fan Center today. Beautiful, interesting game of football right from the 3 o'clock fixture. Manchester United winning 3-0 against Manchester United defeating Leicester City 3-0 in what happens to be the manager's Ruud van Nistelrooy last game as the interim manager for Manchester United, and we ended it with Chelsea and Arsenal sharing the spoils in that London derby. 1-1 it ended in that game. Beautiful, interesting and entertaining fixture. Until we come your way again on Thursday with international fixtures. Nigeria will be traveling to play against the Benin Republic in the CAF African Cup of Nations qualifier for Morocco 2025. A victory in that game will all but seals Nigeria's qualification to the AFCON. So we come away again on Thursday. It's bye for now.